afternoon. Because it's not really morning. Oh wait, are both my cats in here? Okay, I can close the door. Kitties. Aw, Princeps. Thank you for the subs. The earlier set too. Thank you on both of them. Oh, I can't see this thing properly. I'm gonna shuffle that over a little. Oh, I see you got Tex in there. I got a few familiar names in there. Several familiar. Yeah, you pulled Maddie. That's a good grab. Oh, Shin's in there too. Maddie, Toon's in there. You know them. Developer was somebody who visited last time. They're in you. Feels like the middle of the night with how hard I feel. Oh gosh, yeah. So part of me being late as well is just that I still am not quite over my cold. I can still feel it in the back of my throat. It's a little bit annoying. So yeah, I slept a full night. I feel like I didn't. I've even like made myself a cup of black tea, which I don't usually do for stream. It's loaded up with honey. I made myself a cup of black tea because usually I don't drink caffeinated tea during stream because I have like the tiniest bladder in existence. So if I suddenly have to get up and run to the bathroom, the bunny room, like a half hour in, that's exactly why. It was 3 a.m. Yeah. And I slept until like 11:30. Honey tea though, good for the throat. But yeah, if I suddenly have to run away, that's why, cause I just tiny bun bladder. Bony tail chub. That's cute. I wonder if they're gonna put in Valentine's fish. But how are people doing? Hope the rest of your weeks went well. Hope the beginnings of your weekends have been good. Oh, did you get that thing twice in a row? Nice one. Funky looking. What else we got about? And Princess, thank you for turning on the system. It's kind of funny because I think last time I was live, I think technically nobody turned on this. I shouldn't have been here at all. I should have still just been turned off. But Vago, it's good to see you too, and Sassy. Your funny little wiggles emote. Oh my god, that's so silly looking. I did turn it on last time. Oh, I wonder. Oh, you know what? I might have just not heard the. I may have not heard the sound go off based on my proximity to the speakers. My bad. Very long week, glad it's over. Yeah, same. It's... Well, I say that, but like... That's actually probably why it hasn't helped my throat. I'm still not back to work as per normal. And still just at home manning the phone lines. Which is also probably why my throat's not had the chance to properly heal up, because I don't usually talk a lot during the day, and now I'm on the phone like every 5 minutes. Thereabouts. I don't know. I'm not in a call center. I'm just unusually answering phones for work because of our current situation. So I've been getting about 40-ish phone calls a day, maybe one of which will be kind of angry. Because people not happy about the mail strike. I'm not happy about the mail strike either, admittedly. There's stuff that I want to like send out and stuff that I've ordered and things like that for like Christmas, and I'm like, well, that's not happening. Or at least it's not happening until late. I've already told even like my roommates and stuff. I'm like, yeah, your gift is somewhere. It's probably not arriving in time for Christmas. Like even Sassy, I have a thing that I picked up for you like months and months and months ago. I generally how I do and hey Hawk. Usually how I do Christmas is if something makes me think of a person, I just buy it and then squirrel it away. So I've had a thing squirreled away for Sassy since like May. Just a little thing that I've had squirreled away since May, and I'm like, oh, I'll just wait till December to ship it. And then we went on strike in mid-November, and we've not been back to proper work since. You got the cute deck? Wait, you got the cute deck today? Wait, cute deck? Oh, sorry, deck of cards. Sorry, my head, the first thing I thought of was like a balcony deck. like a patio deck, and the next thing I thought of was like a stream deck, and I'm like, what cute deck is Princeps talking about? No, the card deck. The card deck. The MTG deck. Right. Took me a second there. You a big tea drinker? I hear honey lemon tea is good. Yeah, I've been drinking a lot of tea with honey in it. Not a lemon tea though, but I do have like this ginger lemon. I picked up a weird mix from Costco that's like it's like a paste or something. That's like a ginger lemon. It's tea but without the actual like it's not tea in the sense of like what you'd have as tea leaves in there, but they call it a tea mix. It's like a paste or syrup or something that you're just supposed to add hot water, but you could add it to a tea bag. I've been drinking a lot of this thing called Bengal Spice, which is a non-caffeinated thing, along with honey, because I can just drink it through the entire day and it won't do anything to me. But this time around, I'm drinking a black tea because I also I need to wake up a tiny, tiny bit. Now I need to find a gift to trade. Oh, Sassy, don't worry too much about it. It's not like... I never expect people to try to match one-to-one for gifts. I just saw a thing and I'm like, this is very Cecilia. So I bought it. It's just, yeah, it's the fact that we're still on strike and I need to send it across a border. It's just, I'm not gonna send it until after the strike is done, so it's definitely gonna be after Christmas. John played Mariel and Shatterfang, building a Kalia, the vest. Oh, you picked up, it's right, it's called the 20 Ways to Win. Just a bajillion, well, 20 win conditions, I guess. Do the same with the squirreling gifts away. I run into problems not remembering who I have gifts at Christmas time. Oh, me too. I try to remember to squirrel them all away in one place. I don't always remember to squirrel them away in one place, and then I'm like, you know, 6 months later, I'll be like, I swear I got something for this person, but I don't remember what it is, and I don't remember where it is if I did. And then I find out, I'm like, oh, I find it later, I'm like, turns out I did get something for this person. I guess I'll hold it until their birthday. But yeah, I've been trying to be better about it. Everything squirrels into one like I've got one of those like cube things that's kind of like a seat, but the top pops off of it, and it's just a storage compartment. I've been trying to squirrel everything in there, and it's in my bedroom, squirreled in there. Found cute stuff that's very L.Y.K.A. Glad to hear you're taking care of yourself. I try when I can. I just don't know where to send stuff. Oh, I could always like I suppose I could make that public. I have a USPO box. Like the way I do things on Throne is like if anybody ever looks at it and then it has these things that say like converts to payout. If it converts to payout, it's probably because shipping is cheaper to the US, so I just manually order it to the US. Yeah, I just got the payout and manually ordered it to the US because I figure if somebody's gonna be nice enough to buy something off of Throne, I'm not gonna try to make them pay extra like $20 to ship it up to Canada. So I have a USPO box that I suppose could be quite public as long as nobody sends me anything like that's like quickly perishable foods because I don't always get down to that box in a timely manner. Hey B, how's it going? Good morning. The fact that people think of me makes you so happy. Oh, of course. Sassy, you're a good friend of mine. You've housed me. You've let me sleep in your abode. I forget what month of my birthday. Yeah, Sassy, I remember your birthday, I believe, matches up with Mario Day. If I recall correctly. Mine is in May. Mine is May 14th. Bunny spotted. Favorite cat spotted. So sure, they'd have given up just giving people Christmas gifts in August or whatever. I'm sometimes really, really bad about holding on to gifts. The squirreling it away kind of makes it so almost I forget, so I don't try to give it to a person too early. Extra 20-ish. Last thing I made at the BC cost $45. Well, no, because that's it could be depending on how small or big a thing. It could be extra $20. Could be extra $50. Depends how big the thing is being sent. So that's why I use the PO box. It just keeps the cost down for people, and then it costs me like $4 to pick up the item, and I'm like, I can stand to pay $4 to pick up an item, you know. It was a plush bouquet. Oh, that sounds cute. You went to ship something to Luna. Now you're sad she won't get it until after Christmas. You ordered in November. Yeah, I'm sorry on behalf of being a person who works for the postal system, and also has gifts to send. I am sorry, and I feel you. How much did it cost you annually for a PO box? So funny thing. the place that I have this PO, okay, it's not a proper PO box exactly. This PO box, I call it a PO box because it's just the easiest thing to call. It's not officially a post office box though. Um, there is a city that sits incredibly close to the Canadian border, and their business is essentially accepting people's order, like Canadian people's orders into the US. So it's literally a place called Ship Happens. So for them, I don't pay anything. Sign up is free, but what I have to pay is anytime I pick up something, I pay per item. I know it's a great name, right? Ship Happens. But yeah, they have a couple locations that are essentially right on the border of Canada and the US. And yeah, but their business thing is they don't charge you for the box. They sign you up, they give you like a code, like a number kind of thingy, and then yeah, but every time I pick up an item, short of a piece of like straight up actual letter mail, anytime I pick up a little like a trinket or a parcel, a barcoded item, I have to pay $4. But they also accept like when I help my family pick stuff up for business and they get stuff shipped by the pallet. There's like a pallet rate as well. But yeah, my PO box in that sense is free. Um, on the like I know Canadian PO boxes. If I were to just sign up for an actual like Canadian PO box through like actually V, you know what? I can't totally speak for the US. The Canadian PO box per year is about 130 Canadian dollars. I can't speak to the US, but considering it's like the actual USPS that you would probably sign up for a box, it'll be on their website. I almost guarantee $4 per item. That's how they do their business model, because I don't have to I that box stays active 365 days a year, and I don't pay for the box technically, but I pay for items. Yeah. So yeah, I've definitely had a time where I've gone on a wicked like shopping spree, and I probably had to pay them more than I'd have had to pay an actual PO box, but like that doesn't happen most times, so I probably save money in the long run. Because thinking about it, oh, also the plus side to me using them, because there is a little USPS where I could just straight up buy a PO box. Except the only problem as well is like if I get I think if I get an item shipped there, they only hold it for like 2 weeks or something. Where in this other place has a huge warehouse, they'll hold my item for 2 months. And if for some reason I can't make it there in 2 months, I'm like, hey, younger brother, could you do me a favor and run across the border for me to pick some stuff up? I'll pay you back. But yeah, if stuff is coming from one person and it all goes into one gigantic box, it's still just $4. Sounds like a sweet deal. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. And it keeps them, and it's enough as well to keep that business running too. I think because they cornered that market first, it's a very, very small town. I think they cornered that market first because a couple other places have tried and they never make it past like a year or something like that. But yeah, V, take a look at, or actually, you know what? I'm curious. I'm curious now. USPS postal box prices. PO boxes. Apply online, pick up your keys. So yeah, I guess it kind of depends. Oh yeah, it'll also depend how big of a PO box you want, because yeah, it works the same with the Canadian one does. You can have like just a little box, or you can have larger ones if you're expecting larger items. Except the like if you get a larger one, if they work the same way the Canadian one does, if you get an item that's too big to fit in your box, they'll basically just leave you a little notice in the box being like, "Hey, we have something for you at the counter. Please come pick it up." Let me see. Don't give out his postal code. Oh, this parcel locker is available too. Baker's dozen, signature on file, key deposit. Select this one. Oh my god, it is expensive! Okay, V, you still listening? I've looked up the P.O. Box price for your area. Might not be worth it. Since I know your address. I looked up your P.O. Box size in your area. 12 months is gonna cost you $236. Okay, it's more than I thought it would be. It seems apparently it varies. The price is not flat across the country. It seems it varies from place to place-ish. But yeah. Yeah. about $68 for 3 months, 118 for 6 months, and like 236 for 12 months. That's what you're looking at for yours. Oof. But like, yeah. That's a lot. But yeah, I guess I could. It doesn't really hurt. I could put out my like my so-called PO box number as a public address. All it's gonna do is put you in a city that I don't live in if I'm really that worried about doxing things. So you can mail. You just got one of your gifts to yourself. Hey, congrats! Do you save it till Christmas? It's like 120 base where you are, Prince Ups? Oh, okay, yeah. Well, it's interesting because I just looked up it on the website, and I knew I knew size would depend, or size would change it. I didn't realize location would change it. So yeah, it's for V's area, it starts base of about $70 for the smallest, and then goes up from there. Okay. Should we get to the game? Let me get you an actual present for Christmas, given I failed to hold off on what was supposed to be your gift. Oh, Prince Ups, it's perfectly fine. I don't mind. Like it's like I said, I don't try to go one for one. I've never really felt that people need to hold on to it for Christmas. But I still have to post that art piece, don't I? I don't know why. I kind of end up just leaving it to other people to post. I can post it though. But no, that's perfectly fine. There's no need. Like I said, I can put the address out there, but there is no need. There is no need. Oh, admittedly, no, does it count if it's a gift? The only thing that makes stuff a little bit, I don't know, because sometimes the Canadian, I mean, you don't have to post it if you don't want to. I could at least probably post a version of it. Maybe not the second version of it, but the first version probably. I was trying to think because the only thing that sometimes would it cause a problem? I don't know if it caused a problem if I just told people it was a gift, because like I have to take all this stuff, I have to cross back over the Canadian border, and they'll usually ask me like, oh, what is the value of what you're bringing back over, and sometimes, and like they'll ask for an invoice, but I've always been like, yeah, I bought a thing and shipped it to me, so I don't know if that means that technically I wouldn't have to provide. If I technically wouldn't have to provide a thing because it's not a purchase? Maybe? Actually, hang on. I've just noticed something. I need to move these lights a little bit. Go a little higher. Touch the top of the screen. There you go. That was bothering me. Much better. I'll have to take a look into that. Gifts might be different. I think gifts might be different. I think they're usually exempt from taxes. 2.8K. 28.8K. Oh, you'll get it today. I'm sure you'll get it today. I'm probably gonna be here easy 3 hours. I've already been here for like 30 minutes. Okay, I guess we'll move over to the game. Welcome back to the moon. Okay, last we left off, we're discovering that John might not be a great person. The neurodivergent lady that he married and stuff, I'm sure he loves her and everything, but his original intentions of getting together with her was, she's different and I want to be different, therefore I'm gonna date her, which is terrible. At least I think that's a terrible motivation for dating a person. Like, there's such a kind of a scummy reason to date a person. I don't necessarily like them. I just want to be special too. I don't know. That's just what his logic was. He wants to be different. Therefore, he will date the weird girl at school because she's different, and I want to be different. Also, Princess, I don't know if you noticed, but like everyone else too, all the little counter on the Christmas tree down there is both a follow and a sub count, so both things like will apply to the thing. So resubs will count to it, gift subs will count to it, new follows will count towards it, but the tree decorates. It was just a plain tree when I put it up at the beginning of the month. Now it's got little lights and it's adding little baubles. That's nonsense. I know. John may not be a great person. 3 hours and 36 minutes. Okay, this one. Like your cake one. Yeah, same person actually. Same person who made it. They make a bunch of really cute widgets. What was I? Oh, right. I'm at the school still. Is the backpack the thing? Oh, no, right. I was just... Right, I did the puzzle. We're moving to the next area. But yeah, this was their high school time. And he's like, yeah, I'm gonna ask her out. Like, fine. You worked up the nerve to ask her out. It was a little bit awkward. The motivation's still questionable. I'm going to school now, Ma. Have a nice day, Joey. My baby boy, growing up so fast. Oh, you know what? Hang on. These ones too. These ones too. I'm gonna move these ones as well. So, up a tiny bit. There you go. Too far? Maybe too far. Sorry, I'm suddenly being weirdly finicky live. Instead of just doing this on my own time. Just get you guys a little bit more out of the screen. There we go. Makes my head happy. What if he was a girl? Would she still nickname him after his grandpa? The sound of the clock is quite soothing. It kind of actually, as a quick aside, because I'm about to do this again. Do any of you listen to ASMR stuff? Because, like, I've had a couple people mention, and I think it's because I did stuff like when I do the crafting things, I think it's because of the sound of me sanding the wood and stuff like that, or paper laying out. I've had a couple people mention to me about ASMR stuff, about how I should give it a try. The only thing is, like, I was looking up some ASMR things, and I feel like it's becoming more common within the VTuber sphere, but I also almost feel like I put it. Like, it's almost becoming trendy and people are losing the original idea of what ASMR was, because looking up a bunch of it now, especially from the VTuber side, I'm looking up a bunch of it now, I feel like a lot of it is just people whispering. Like, they're doing something, but they're whispering. And I could be wrong, because I was never really too much of an ASMR person. In my head, ASMR was not inherently whispering like it seems to be so common nowadays, but somebody who would say he was soft-spoken. My best example I usually give is Bob Ross. Bob Ross wasn't whispering as he was painting, but he was a soft-spoken man. That was and of course you get things like people will make things and just have the really high definition audio for while they're making things, like mixing like scraping, doing like soap scraping and stuff like that. So I understand that one, and I understand the soft-spoken thing, but yeah, I feel like a lot of it is now turning into just whispering, and I don't know if that's the new trend, or if it's almost like this is just the immediate idea that people are getting in their heads of what ASMR is while it's trendy, and it's whispering. ASMR is someone giving you tea or making a hat or buying books for Xmas. Oh, so that's like a point of view sort of thing then, right? VTubers definitely just whisper. Goodnight Moon does soft-spoken stuff. Okay. Then there's a style that's just sounds or words of affirmation. Oh, okay. Cause yeah, I've had a couple people mention before about giving it a try, and I have just by chance I've come into several microphones over the years, and I've been told that one of the mics is actually quite good for an ASMR type of thing, but I've never super looked into it. But just whispering is kind of a cop-out. Yeah, so it could just be that coincidentally all of the ones I've seen from, not all, but the great majority of the ones I've seen from VTubers have just been whispering. Like, I saw one quite recently that was a person, it was a clip of them playing with a slime or something. Some sort of slime as they like opened it up and squished it and stuff like that. And it was just whispering with it though. Tapping, rain, driving are nice. Okay. But it's not necessarily repetitive noise. It's not inherently repetitive noise in the same way white noise is, correct? And your favorite someone scraping books of inks. Or scrapbooking of ink, stickers, scissors, and wax. Really pretty. Okay, neat. Yeah, part of it was, yeah, like I said, part of it. Some people had mentioned it to me, and then another part of it was I was looking over a couple VOD things with the Eiffel Tower, and I've realized just how much my lapel mic will actually pick up the sanding sound. And I was a bit worried about it picking up the sanding sound, but listening to it, I'm like, oh, it's actually not. Like, I sand pretty rhythmically, so it's actually not too bad. Right, not repetitive, just still random noise, but you like those ones. Oh, okay, gotcha. Yeah, I think, I can't necessarily say ASMR something I'm gonna immediately get into by any means, but I could. But I'd want to figure out something that's not just, like, I'd have to look more into it, because yeah, I wouldn't just necessarily want to whisper into a microphone, because at least for me, ASMR is not inherently just whispering into a microphone. Maybe I'm stuck up or something, I don't know. Okay, sorry. I also have one ASMR video saved. Someone cutting stuff up with a heat knife. Oh, that does sound interesting. Huh. Okay, thank you for the input. Okay, I'll get back to the game now. What if he's a girl? Would she still nickname him after his grandfather? It wouldn't be that bad, actually, since it ends in an A. It's called having standards. Joey, Julie, Dewey? That sounds cute. If it sounds so cute, why don't you marry him? Ah, jealous? Oh yes, so jealous. The rapport between these two is kind of funny. What do you guys got? Oh, whiskey? Perhaps. It's not stuck up. Well, to be fair, a ticking clock is pretty annoying indeed. Soccer. Oh, this must be his bedroom. Ah, the soccer ball is the thing. Note to self. Various books with smudged titles. Is this supposed to be a bed? With no pillows? Does Mum just sleep on a square mattress? Does Mum not have a room? Can I go into the cellar? I cannot. I guess extra question is, can I go outside? No, the memory extends. I'm a little surprised the memory doesn't follow them outside. Mom sleeps in the cellar. Oh no. The kid has like the whole furnace in his room? Oh my god, I must get loud in the winter. Huh, bunk beds. Why are there bunk beds? Isn't he just a single child? Oh, bleh, not again. Mmm, pickled cucumbers. Crap, my mind's totally blown. I'm pretty easily impressed. Because it's not olives, it's cucumbers. Okay, I don't know why that got me a thing from that angle and not the original angle. Well, it kind of reminds me of like Pokemon games where it's like, yeah, here's your room, here's your mum downstairs, there's no other rooms. Where does the mum sleep? Soccer ball. Prepare. Okay, ideal in 6. Ideal in 6. Bedrooms for plushies. Mom sleeps in the plush pile. I actually made a, I did a person's, Final Fantasy FC room like that. I made it, it was, well, no, it was the jail cell one. It was that jail cell one that I was making on stream. And I didn't give him a bed, I just gave him a gigantic plush pile. I clipped a bed into the floor so he could actually, like, sleep. Do the sleep, emote, and he'd just sleep on the plush pile, but they play one of those little short Lalafell, so they kind of just look like they meld into the plush pile. Considering you get kicked out as early as 10 or 12, maybe you just sleep together then get kicked out. Oh, maybe. It's the parent is like, this is my time with the bed now. Get out. What am I looking at as a solution here? Could be wrong. Probably wasn't right, but... Oh, I should have done this one first. Oopsies. I think. Should I have done that one first? Probably. Okay, I almost had it. I mucked it up a little bit, but I almost had it. She buys the plushies for her, not for you. As she's is buying you potions and antidotes. This kid will need them, stock them up. Off we go. I guess the other question is there an expected vocal tone when it comes to ASMR stuff? Ugh, it smells like roadkill again. Where are we? Eva? What the hell is that? Good question. Why is it just white here? You've seen all sorts of voices? Oh, okay. Oh gosh, what is that? What is happening? Okay, this game is taking a twist. That's his next memory. Yeah, but why is it going Lapida on us? Ghibli reference. I don't know. It's just not linking the memories together for construction. There must be a malfunction within the machine's ADG. Again? I thought the last fix was foolproof for another half a year. I can't believe those idiots in the maintenance department. Look, don't worry. We've already gotten the teenage years saved. We might still be able to do this. Alright, but I ain't telling him about this. As long as we succeed, he doesn't have to know. No real expectation, especially for the ASMR RPs. Okay. Well, I guess this is it. There's nothing we can do here. Ready to finalize it for activation? Ladies first. We're not gonna go explore. We can make that. We can jump the gap, right? What a shame. I was actually looking forward to it. Huh. Childhood years. Is the RP type stuff quite common? Billions of lighthouses stuck at the far end of the sky. Oh man, I didn't realize how close I was to Act 2. I should have just finished on that last time. Oh well, it's okay. Don't disturb them. They might not wake easily, but they need the concentration. I guess Act 2 is fulfilling that wish then, right? Oh, we're gonna go back to talk to him first, okay. And that's all this old fool knows. Sorry, I can't be of more help. And that'll have to be enough. Aye, all that's left to do is linking your registered desire to go to the moon to your early memories. Then we'll pull the switch and voila, you'll be on the moon in no time. I have a question. If you can make Lily disappear, that means you can alter this world. Then, can you not simply make things happen and fulfill my wish here and now? That would work, if this were your one true set of memories. What do you mean? What is this then? What am I? This is just a copy. A canvas for us to work with, if you will. As for you, you're merely an algorithm traced from Johnny. Enough to reflect his likeness, but far from complete. All we can do is prepare this canvas in a logically consistent way. And then, when we transfer your registered desires to your childhood, the machine will generate your new life. One where the desire dictates your behavior. The result of that will then be written into the real John. So you see, even if we satisfy you, you are merely a read-only program. I mean, we could reset you over and over, and that's enough. Oh, don't be so sensitive. He's not real, you know. If you truly believe that, why did you even care to explain? I'm just trying to save time. Let's go. Doctor. Is that what I truly am? Gone. So many different types of ASMR. Just don't do the weird girlfriend RPs like all the other VTubers. I don't know if that's... I don't know if that's something that I personally could bring myself to do. It just wouldn't be up my alley to do so. All of our night's work. Oh, so these are all the mementos that I locked in, basically. A lot of olive jars. A lot of platypi. Platypi? Platypuses? What's the plural of platypus? Some of the weirdest ones you've enjoyed is aliens. Wait. Okay, Sassy, I'm not quite too sure what... Alien Seco Vincent? You were a sad cow and tried to... What tries to cheer you up? Aliens are convinced you are a sad cow and try to cheer you up. Oh my gosh, that's funny. That's such an out of left field topic, but that's really funny. Sorry, it's okay. It's not like I don't typo all the time too. Especially if you're on mobile. Oh god, mobile devices. What the? At least give me a warning first. Oh, he's just ahead. What can I say? I like being ahead. I'd ask if that's a pun, but I'm afraid you'd say yes. Let's do this fast. I feel silly enough in this form as it is. All we need to do is pass his desire from the latest memory to the earliest. Little swimmies. That's kind of weird. He's a dickhead. Line up 2 matching memories or mementos on the edges to transfer the registered desire. Ah. So, like, the 2 matching mementos. Okay. So does the flower and the like, it's a bunny, but do they count? Close enough? Or does the flower have to, like... Okay, it is. Okay, 2 matching mementos across the lines. Gotcha. Olive jar, paper bunny. Can I move this? Ah, I see. I think I see. Okay. Wait. It's gonna be a multi-step thing. So you have to go there. You have to go here. The bunny has to go down there. There's a platypus backpack. No, it's a book. Wait, what? Okay, wait. If the bunny goes there, then the plant goes here. Did I have something else to link that wasn't... Okay, so the plant can only sit in one of 2 positions. Right? If I'm understanding this correctly? But I need the books to match up. Hey Eva, check this out. Nom nom. Oh my god, this guy. Seriously? Okay, Doc. Wait, I have a book there. I have the clock here. And then I've got the blanked out child. Is that a skull? So the clocks will link each other there. The books will link in there. Oh, I didn't have to... Okay. They were individual. I didn't have to get the line going down the whole thing. They just had to transfer at a point. Gotcha. I was like, this doesn't work because I thought I needed the line to go consistently from the very, very first one all the way to the very, very end. I didn't realize I just had to get it one step at a time. Ha! That explains why. That explains why it wasn't gonna work as a consistent line. Hey, Schlagen! Oopsies. Let me get this thing. Welcome in, Raiders. Welcome in. My name is L.Y.K.A.I.O.S. I'm a variety VTuber. It makes a mix. Blah blah blah. I can't talk this morning. It makes a gaming and crafting. Currently working on To the Moon, finishing up the second half. How's it going? What were you working on? Actually, I vaguely remember seeing what you were working on. I was still half asleep. Baldur's Gate? Was it Baldur's Gate? I think. I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong. But how did it go? Or how is it going? Playing some Baldur's Gate. Okay. How far in? Or actually, even if you tell me how far in you are, I haven't played Baldur's Gate 3 yet, so I don't actually have a sense of like where exactly you are. Is it going well though? Anything funny happen? Dang, that's about all of the ones we can work with. Ready to pull the switch? You know me, always ready. Went well until you died and the autosave was 2 hours old! Oh my god. I'm surprised the autosave was that- I'm surprised the autosave didn't happen more frequently. Wait, there's no- oh yeah, I guess it is a Larian game. If you die, they always just reload to the last save that you have. Oh gosh. 2 hours! My gosh. So you rage quit and here you are! I'm sorry to hear you lost that progress. I definitely did that in one of Valerian's other games in Divinity. Divinity Original Sin 2 specifically, is yeah, I went through, got all this stuff, got so much progress made, fought a guy that I didn't mean to fight because I didn't realize he was like wickedly strong for the area. He killed me, and I was like, oh, it's okay, I'll just like, oh, that's an old save. Well, damn. And I'm pretty sure I quit that night too. I was like, I'm not doing this anymore tonight. Wasn't on stream, I was just playing the game, like with another person. And I'm like, that's enough for me. We were essentially, Slogan, I can't remember if you caught any of this on the last Friday when I was playing it, but yeah, it's a guy, he's on his deathbed, his final wish is to go to the moon. We've essentially gone back through all of his memories to try to link that desire to go to the moon to his youngest form. His child memories are corrupted or something, which is why they're like, we can't access them on the left there, but we've just linked the desire from current day on his deathbed John to as young as we can get him John, and now they're like, okay, let's check out what souvenirs he's brought back from the moon. Ladies first? Not this time, hun. And yeah, for some reason they're little swimming heads. I don't know why they're little swimming heads, but they're little swimming heads. Do I talk to this one? I honestly don't know if I want to play the rest of the game on stream anyway. It's more of a game I'd be interested in private. I've heard that from a few people too. I have another friend as well who started it on stream, but is realizing that they're not really enjoying streaming it. You know, quite To the Moon's quite the tearjerker, so I've heard. But yeah, you wouldn't be the first person I've known who's like, streaming it doesn't feel quite right for me. Is this the same setting as his real last accessible memory? Usually there's at least some change. Something isn't right. These memories, they feel more than just having happened again. They're exactly the same. That's impossible. The desire was transferred, was it not? It was. Gosh. This music is getting intense. It is exactly the same, isn't it? Johnny? What a pleasant surprise. We don't get many visitors around here. Deja vu. Again. Kind of redundant to say, but okay. And my name is Dr. Eva Rosaline, and this is... What? I'm not saying it twice. Dr. Neil Watts. Are you familiar with the Sigmund Agency of Life Generation? Or are you two from the agency? How convenient. I've just been thinking of calling you. Oh yeah, exactly the same. An old school role-playing game, inserting yourself into a blank slate of a character like that takes a level of involvement in my own personality I don't think I'm capable of doing on stream. Yeah, that is something that from my experience as well, which I think is part of... Like, I already had a hard time trying to video games. I think it actually makes it that much more difficult for me, admittedly, if I play stuff on stream. Because I assume for you perhaps as well, is part of it is you can't just sink yourself right into the game. You have to pay attention to all the other little things. Any, like, redeems that happen, anybody who raids in, any chat that's going on, stuff like that. Making sure that everything is still functioning okay for OBS, that it kind of, for me at least, it takes me out of things a little bit, because my attention has to naturally be split amongst things. One of the things another friend was telling me, especially in particularly emotional games, is, well, not even just other, different people who have been in the chat, fellow VTubers and stuff like that, have told me, like, especially during particularly heavy moments or intense moments, I have been reminded that it is like okay to put everything else out of mind and ignore chat and stuff for a little while for the sake of like just having your moment. I'm not good at it, but I have been reminded of it several times. Lily, get us some tea, please. Lily? Go on. Freeze him too. Pretty sure I was telling you to ignore us. Yeah, Princess is one of those people telling me that. I've had a couple other people tell me as well. It's like, you know, have your moment. Well, wait here. I'll send the desire signal again. See if there are any changes. It's not really the problem for you. It's more of a trade-off of what you want to do and what's entertaining for the viewer. Ah. Sure, I could go to explore every nook and cranny of the game world, but would anyone actually want to watch me talk to the same NPC for the 5th time in a row to see if the dialogue changes? I admittedly have that problem too. That was kind of my worry a little bit when I was playing Ib, was like, yep, I'm about to speedrun this game for the 3rd time, the 4th time, skip through all of this dialogue just to go read one painting again. Because I wanted to finish the gallery. A little bit of it sometimes, though, is that people stick around for you, not just the game. And to a degree as well, I almost feel like if someone is sticking around for the game, especially when the game has been out for a while, if someone is actually around specifically for the game, I'd like to say they may also be interested in trying to see all the little nooks and crannies of the game, but then otherwise, people are usually there for you. And they don't really mind seeing like your reaction to trying to like discover all the little things. You transferred successfully for sure this time. Any changes? Not even a hair. How could this be? Even if his desire doesn't work alone, why is there no change at all? Perhaps it just needs some provoking to activate. From his early memories? The earliest we can get to. Let's go. Probably need that childhood memory part. I don't know what the hell happened back there, but we probably need that childhood memory part. Johnny's desire to go to the moon might need some stimulation to be brought up, huh? Well then. Oh my god. Moon. Just changed the whole wall. What the? This wasn't what they said was playing. Oh well. Do you mind, River? No, I like this one. Alright, let's go then. Hopefully that's enough for an ignition. Wait, where's Neil? Did I lose him? Did you see To the Moon? Oh, that's actually the name of the movie. How was it? It has a bit too much pretense for me. I prefer my movies to be a bit more, je ne sais quoi. are you looking at, kiddo? Oh, right. You're waiting for your date. Neil? So To the Moon is also the name of the movie. Neil? To the moon, darling. Oh, Henry. Oh, dear Lord. I'm way too tired and hungry to be constructing movies. Guess I should see if anything's changed with John. Sorry for making you sit through this, buddy. It has not, has it? It's all the same. I have to try igniting somewhere else then. This is ridiculous. Lily? Okay, screw this. No pretense, just go. Maybe I'll stream FF10 or Hi-Fi Rush instead, you know, a game you're familiar with already. Hi-Fi Rush is, Hi-Fi Rush I think would do well. Oh, probably. It's got like it's a moving, grooving game, so. But you want to finish Baldur's Gate 3 before you do that. Yeah, it's fair. Perhaps something here could work. Art class. So she threw an encyclopedia at your face, huh? Did she? Shut up, dude. What are you guys doing here? It's starting. Let's go get a good spot. Oh, you like prompting a lunar eclipse? Wait, I don't remember that happening. Something must have changed. Lunar eclipse, lunar eclipse, lunar eclipse. You don't squeeze. No, solar eclipse? Sorry, it's daytime. Is Neil here? Never mind, this is the gym. Hey, Mapno. How's it going? Wait a minute. This isn't a real change. This is... May I have your attention, please? Oh god, Neil. What are you doing? As you know, I am a representative sent from NASA in all its glory. And I'm here to tell you all about it. Oh god, Neil. Oh my god, what is he wearing? Hit it to me! Hi-Fi Rush is great, but as a musician I actually had the problem clicking on 8s instead of 4s, which the game interpreted as out of rhythm. Oh no. Wow, that was terrible. But I digress. Anyway, I know that many of you are wondering, what chances do I have of doing something as awesome as adventuring in another realm? Oh my god, Neo. To inhale the sweetness of Venus, to swim counterclockwise through the rings of Saturn. Or, perhaps, just chilling at the backside of the moon. Well, here at NASA, we believe that with enough will, everyone has the potential. It could be you. Or you. Or, perhaps... you. But I don't want to go to the moon. Then you're in the... Wait, what? Why not? Why should I? I'm happy here on Earth as it is. Well, don't you want to go there even a little bit? No. Why? Not even a tiny bit? No? Again, my stopper! Mapno apparently really likes training in the pond. But Mapno, I need you to put that thing back, okay? Anyway, gonna do some after stream care. Back in a few minutes. Oh yeah, take your time, no worries. Thank you for raiding in, I really appreciate it. As an official NASA recruiter, I shall go over some facts about the moon. Mapno, we need that in the pond. Fishing gonna disappear entirely if we can't put the stopper back in. Start diving before it's all gone. Don't get sucked in. To start off, the moon is 4.5 billion years old. And did you know that its surface is about as big as Africa? It's true. In fact, if you try to bike around the moon... Oh my god. It'll be fine. Also, it takes 1.5247 seconds for light to travel to the moon from here. And if you drive a flying car, it takes 130 days. I knew that. And last but not least, people who go to the moon get rich and famous. I have an idea for the pond, the plug of the drain. Oh no, wait, Slaga, I don't know if you're being sarcastic or not, but that's literally... Isn't that what Mapno just pulled up? We have a drain plug in the pond. It's been pulled out twice now. There's even like... I might need to turn up the sound effect a little bit, but it has like a... It has like a glub glub. Did not pay attention. It's okay. Don't worry about it. But yeah, Princess put in a drain plug, and it has like a sound that plays I'm having trouble hearing it because To the Moon is surprisingly loud. I also don't know what the fishing audio... I don't know how prominent the fishing audio is for your guys' side. I should probably check it. Whatever, I've been an hour in. I'll check it after the VOD. Or after in the VOD. But yeah, it's got a sound effect of like water swirling down a drain. I didn't hear the sound effect either that time. Well, how odd. I got left. Three left? I'll take a peek. I'll take a peek, because I know it should have... It might just be quiet. It might just be quiet. I am a little curious though, because I think I may have forgotten to audio balance that drain sound, because I think I tested it and I was like, oh, it looks okay over here. It may just be quiet. As I said before, I'd be back soon. Okay, we'll see you in a bit. So I guess here's a question. It's like, how loud is the money sound, or the casting sound? Especially as the game is going and I'm talking. Can you hear it? Like, if I don't just, like, kind of quiet? Okay. I wasn't sure if I should turn it, because I remember when we had the free fishing days, it was like, it got a little bit egregious in how loud it was. Pretty quiet with the game music. Okay, I guess I could afford to turn the fishing up a little bit. Say they're about here-ish. Properties. And let's say advanced audio property. I just don't want it to be drowning out everything else. Let's try it about here. Settings. Wait, is anything else a secret? I think we've seen just actually. Drain. No. Plug. No. Stopper? Did I call it the stopper? On stopper. Oh, it is quite quiet. Okay, I probably just actually have to audio adjust that one then. Which one makes me wonder? What's another good one I can compare to? Google. It's fairly soft. Are you softer than usual? I may just have to re-audio balance these things. Actually, lion.
Abandon reason, no only war.
Okay. How's that for audio? How's the Emperor one and the other ones for audio? Lion's decent in volume? Oh, okay, okay. So I'll use lion as my base point for it then. Right here, once I custom catches. Cause yeah, my sense of audio right now is a little bit wonky because like I said, the game itself is quite loud for me. But can you hear the pawn stopper? Pawn stopper might have to go up. Barely. Okay. I'll do some volume adjustment stuff. Lion can be my new starting point on that. Where is my... Actually, I'm just gonna do it from here. Yeah, let me know as well if the casting sound is too loud. I got a duck. And the money sound too, you find it doesn't like drown out too much for audio, like game audio stuff? Okay, maybe -20 then. Is where we'll leave it. Okay. Good to know. Thank you. Group effort. Thank you. So yeah, we'll put it about there then. Okay. What was this guy saying? Right, he's talking about how going to the moon will make you rich and famous. And as we all know, that rich plus famous equals groupies. So that concludes my presentation. Remember, NASA welcomes any of you, especially if you're a brunette. Heck, Neil. Aw, Princess, thank you on the bits. Why did Twitch alerts never want to line up correctly? More beige. I get a little annoyed sometimes because like that Twitch alert, I've definitely worked to put it centered, but and it's unfortunately not on my side, it's actually on Twitch's side, is that it always seems to misalign the boxes on things for some reason. Cause that Demi put work into making that bunny eat bits. But I really appreciate the 200 and the silly corgi faces. Is it licking? It's licking. Well, what did you think? NASA probably wouldn't hire you, but I suppose it was blatant enough for this. I do try pretty hard. Are you gonna see if it's worked? Of course. Be right back. Lurk. Have a good lurk, Mechno. Back. Report. Utter failure. Ugh, deuce. Hey, don't get discouraged. I'm sure there's still things to be done. Such as... well... go back to the childhood. You guys can turn into floating heads. Just go cross the gap. Oh, we can't afford to finish building this house, Isabel. I can barely afford to pay for her treatment. But can you afford the lunar trip lottery? Oh my god. Oh my god. If you sell this house, you sure can. Is the diagnosis certain? Yes, in fact, we rarely have anyone... Did you know that NASA has excellent healthcare plans? It's true, for both you and your spouse. Oh my god, they're trying so hard. Free pony rides in space! Ah! Oh, look, a wedding! Good for you. But here's a riddle. Guess where you should go for the honeymoon? Oh, that's terrible. That's terrible. They're so desperate. They're so desperate to make this work. River? It's not a riddle! Oh my god. Dagnabbit. Glass. Slippery. John? Why did you just go in the building? What the cucumber? Phew. You know what? This isn't working. Oh, it's more than just not working. It's ridiculous. We're freaking professionals. I didn't sign up for this job to run around yelling at him like an idiot. You didn't? Look, maybe this lack of sleep is getting to us. Had I known we'd be an all-nighter, I would have brought coffee. Agreed. Should have seen the movie I constructed earlier. What movie? Exactly. I want to add a ticket to the moon to the pond now. Like each game finished gets a memento added. Oh, that'd be cute. That'd be a cute idea. You just have to... You do that to find a PNG that fits? Or you might have to commission one. You might be able to find it. You have to find a PNG that fits, or just enough elements that I could edit a ticket. I could add, like using a bunch of stock photos, I could make a ticket to the moon. Nook tickets? Oh, that's a good idea too. But the moon is already in the pond. Yes, you get the ticket to the moon, and then maybe it increases your chances to get the moon. Or you do it in reverse, like the mile ticket. Oh yeah, like the New Horizon ones. Oh, that'd be a cute one too. That'd be a cute one too. Write that down. Write that down. Anyways, valuable as time is here, this just isn't going anywhere like this. Let's take a break till morning. Hopefully Johnny can hang on till then. I do have some calls to make. That'd be a cute one for the pond. You can make a cute little description for that too. I know what I want to spend one of your 2 November fish on. Yeah, throw it my way. Let me know. Just throw it to me in DMs, or else, like, I'll forget here, because I can't easily look back at stream chats. Doesn't make sense. Why did the machine have no effect? Johnny's registered wish was to go to the moon, was successfully transferred, and yet there wasn't even a trace of him wanting to go to the moon after the transfer. Unless a secondary condition for the desire was changed in the process. Only then would the same desire produce two different outcomes at two different points in time. There's no denying that River played an important role through it all. Oh, Sassy, if it's just to me about pawn thingies, it doesn't have to be cryptic. If there's anything that could have caused the core to change, she'd be the top suspect. Out of all things, what exactly caused it? River. Just what exactly did you do? Sun's rising. I thought you guys are supposed to take a nap kind of break, not a sit outside kind of break. I guess the mystery doesn't let her sleep. We don't have much time left. I wonder if Neil came up with anything. It's gotta be linked to his childhood somehow. Ugh, you can smell the squirrel Neil ran over from here now. Well, how is he? How's he doing? Barely hanging on. What are you two doing? We just didn't make any progress. You better be soon. We don't have long. You're looking for your colleague? I think he's in the kitchen. Thank you. Kitchen. Bathroom. I forgot. Kitchen? Kitchen. Not kitchen. But Ma, I don't want to go to school. It's Sunday, dear. Shh, let them sleep. Turn it off, you giant doofus. Not the kitchen. Third time's the charm. No, I understand that part, but... Okay, did you confirm it in his records? And why again was this information not made available to us? Or the medical doctor, for that matter. Where'd you get that coffee? Shh! Are you speaking with headquarters? Yes, I'll fill you in after. Now shh! I thought I left this at Johnny's bed. Oh, yeah, where did you find that? I thought you shushed me. Temporarily unshushed. Oh, ain't I lucky. Well, I found the rabbit in the lighthouse last night. There's a bunch more of them there. The basement, too. Alright, resume shushing. You guys still get nightmares about being late to school and not studying for a test, or missing an assignment even though you're no longer in school? The trauma is deeply embedded. My nightmare is... Yeah, kind of. I either think about... I don't usually get the testing one. For some reason, and they're never very long, I get the ones where, like, I'm back in school, and I have a class, and either one, there's an assignment due, and Dream Me has, like, skipped every single class of the semester, despite the fact that Real Me, like, never skipped class. Did I ever skip class? I don't think I literally ever skipped class. Or alternatively is that I'm at school and I have my timetable of where I'm supposed to go, but I have entirely forgotten how to read the timetable for some reason or another. That's like my other version of like the nightmare. You've never skipped class? Such a goody two-bun. Yeah, I don't think I ever skipped class. I have missed the class because like something came up and I had to go, like a family thing came up, but I don't think I've ever actually just like skipped class. Last paper Rabbit gave to John. But what if... Okay, I suppose so. Bands to sports let me skip like half of high school. I was in band too, and sports for a while. But I'm trying to remember, when we did our band things, did I have to miss class for that? I must have. My Japan trip was in the summer, so we didn't miss that. I'm trying to remember, because our band group would go places for competition. And my sewing... Well, I had to miss the sewing one because I had to go to the band competition. The sewing group went to New York City. I wish I could have gone with them. But no, I had to go participate in the music competitions because I was a little bit too involved and had several parts to play in there, so I can just skip out of that. But I'm trying to remember if it was during classes or not. I guess in that sense is if it were during the school year and it wasn't during like a reading break, like a week off, then yeah, I would have skipped class in that regard. But that was like sanctioned, you know? Like I was like, yes, I won't be here because like I have to go do competition stuff. So that was sanctioned, but I don't think I was ever just like, I don't feel like going. You ever tried reading or looking at your phone in a dream? It's gobbledygook. In fact, it's one of your triggers realizing you're in a dream. You also scored yourself a permanent library pass. Along with seeing your childhood dog or something being topless. Hey, Roy! What is it? Like, oh, so trigger for being like, oh, I'm definitely dreaming. Strangely enough, the nightmares that I have most, the most common theme I have in nightmares. And this is how I know I'm particularly stressed out, is when I start having these nightmares. Because they're the nightmares that actually have me wake up making a noise, or actually have me wake up with like my heart racing. The school ones are like, I wake up and I'm like, huh, okay. But the ones that actually make me wake up like stressed out kind of thing, which I know which happened because I'm stressed out, I have arguments with people in my dreams. Or rather, people, like, something happens and people get mad at me in my dream. And they start yelling and stuff like that. But the thing is, usually it hits a certain point in the argument where I realize that what they're saying or what they're doing is incredibly out of character for them. Or, like, way meaner than they would ever be. And then I realize, I'm like, there's no way that this is actually happening right now. And I wake up. You had a free pass to just go to the library. Huh. Never had that. Okay, yeah, he's in the kitchen. But what do you want from me? He's still on the phone. More bathrooms. Actually, I feel like I never really used the library a whole lot. I used it just often enough in like high school, but definitely in university, I did not use the library very often in university. For whatever reason. No, not upstairs. Back to the... Wow, you really path all of that automatically, huh? You had one, got after some not-so-friendly stuff went down the library and just laminated a pass for you. That part we can do. Do I just have to keep talking to you? But what if... Okay, I suppose so. Yep, I see. I know, you're just looping. Is this some coffee? No coffee for me? Okay. Lily? I need to make progress. What's happening? Those two shouldn't have stayed up that late. But I should have watched them. Well, it's not an everyday circumstance. I know, but I'm just so exhausted. I'm sure you even more so. I really need to take a seat. If there's anything you want to ask, let me sit down first. Are you seated? The count is being seated? Oh, was there something you wanted to ask? Let's just go down the list. About you. You know, it's pretty unusual for someone like you to work here. With 2 children and all, I mean. That's not that bad, really. There's a school bus that passes through here. How did you even end up here? Well, a few years ago, my husband passed away. What happened? He was in the army. They were the last batch to be deployed overseas. I'm sorry to hear. I panicked. Our savings were low and the job market was grim. Johnny saw my ad and offered me this job. I accepted with gratitude. This place is peaceful too. It helped me with my grieving. Doesn't the government issue grants to war widows to help them get back on their feet? They do, and eventually I received aid. But by then, Johnny was starting to have trouble on his own. He needed my help. Tommy and Sarah liked this place too. We stayed. As for Johnny, he was glad as well. We're going to miss him. I think deep down, he really wanted a family. About the kids? So what are you going to tell them about John? I don't know. I'll probably make something up, but it's no use. Kids are smart nowadays. They'll figure it out. Might as well. It's the nature of life. It's nothing to hide. This is your full-time job, isn't it? What will you do when this is over? What else is there to do? Find a job in the city and live on, I suppose. It's a shame, though. I'm gonna miss Johnny in this place. Maybe I'll come back to visit every once in a while. Oh, hey. Before Johnny fell unconscious, he told me that you two would probably be coming soon. He said that he probably wouldn't get the chance himself, but he wanted me to tell you thanks for him. So, thank you. Still on the phone? What is it? It seems like our little Johnny here has some hidden records from the old days. Hidden records? Hidden medical records, to be exact. Apparently, during his youth, he was administered a large dose of enhanced beta blockers. Why? Hey, Fanboy Slime, how's it going? Welcome in! We're working through To the Moon. Hope you've had a good Saturday so far. And what luck! They tend to have this little side effect on a curious little thing called memories. Beta blockers. Johnny didn't have a heart condition, did he? Apparently not. Which leads one to wonder if the side effects were intended to be merely just that to begin with. In such a large amount, its impact on his memories at the time of administration must have been significant. I heard femboys mentioned. Cutie spotted. You think that's what kept us out of his earliest memories? Well, it's not the machine, I'll tell you that. The maintenance department yelled at me for scolding them. So what now? I was just given the reconfiguration frequencies. That should get us past the blockers. And once we're in his childhood, I might finally be early enough to transfer his desire for it to work. Then what are we waiting for? Just one thing. Of course, there's always that one thing. In order to activate the new frequencies, we'll need a trigger. Trigger? Something that exists strongly in the bridging inaccessible memory. And we'll need to give it to John for him to simulate his memory internally. What do we know of that? We've only gotten a glimpse of his childhood memories. And even if we find a childhood photo or something, Johnny's unconscious. Hey, you got the rock! VIP? Verindo. Oh, sorry, all out of rock. I'm just kidding. There you go, V. Welcome to the VIP club. Nerd. And no, you don't stand for the V. I'm VIP this time. I'm sorry. Also, Slime, I'm doing well. I'm still recovering a little bit from a cold, so my voice is a smidge rough. I'm downing tea like there's no tomorrow, but I'm doing all right. I'm gonna have a very interesting Saturday evening, though. Perhaps. My roommate wants to. We play Final Fantasy XIV. My roommate wants to do some. Let's just say, raiding under the influence. The newest EX fight that dropped with the patch a couple weeks ago. He's trying to. I don't know if he's got a full group of 8, but he's trying to get a group of 8 of us tonight. To be various styles of intoxicated, or inebriated, or what's the other term I'm looking for? I don't know. People are either going to be drinking or they're going to be taking edibles, and then they want to try to run this fight. It's going to be interesting. I don't know which version I'm partaking in. Because if I don't know. If I do alcohol, it might ruin me. Because I don't handle alcohol terribly well. if I go the edible route, which is legal here, but if I go the edible route, I haven't done that in like... The last time I think I had an edible was 5 or 6 years ago on Boxing Day, and it was by mistake because my friend was like, I had dinner at a friend's house, and they were like, oh yeah, help yourself to whatever you want in the fridge as dessert. So I had a really large slice of cake, and it turns out that was the wrong shelf for desserts, and I wasn't supposed to eat that cake because she was like, oh no, that cake had stuff in it. And I'm like, oh my god, why didn't you tell me? I had to stick to the top shelf with the brownies and other stuff. And she's like, I'm so sorry. That was a time. You should be eating more than once every 5 or 6 years. No, that was weed cake that I ate 5 or 6 years ago. It wasn't a bad trip or anything. It's just I'm not the type. I don't buy marijuana products of my own volition. So yeah, the last time for me was 5 or 6 years ago when I had a slice of cake that I shouldn't have had, and that was it wasn't a bad trip. I still think it's a funny story because what had happened was, so yeah, we had dinner, I had the cake, the edibles started kicking in right as my parents were coming to pick me up, so I had to be in this car ride with my parents and my younger brother as they took me to the ferry to get back home, and they're trying to make conversation. It's Boxing Day. I'm trying to reply as normal as I can. We get to the ferry. I have to walk off out of the car with my suitcase and my bag, like my backpack shoulder bag. And the high is hitting me, and I have to buy a ticket, and I'm trying so hard to focus, make sure I buy the right ticket, and I get on that ferry, and it's one of those things where it's like nobody knows that you're tripping, nobody knows that you're high, no one can tell, everyone can tell. Oh my god, I swear to god, everyone can tell. And in my head it's just one foot in front of the other. Just get on the boat and get in a chair and just stay in that chair. Find one of those business cubicles so no one can see your face, and just hunker down in one of those business cubicles. But I had the foresight enough that I texted somebody on the other side. Nervous high. It was just because I was like, man, I've never had to be in public while high before. I was done in the safety of my own home and just put a movie on or something with a friend there. So I had the foresight at least before I started to fall asleep, or no, I didn't actually fall asleep, but I had the foresight. I was like, just in case this hits me way harder than it should, because I had a particularly large slice of cake that I shouldn't have had, and I don't do this very often. I texted someone on the other side. I'm like, can you please come pick me up from the ferry at this time? I know I have a car parked here, but there's no way I'm gonna be able to drive that car. Please pick me up and let me crash at your house. So yeah, that was the last time I had a trip. It wasn't like a bad trip. It was just like I said, I was like not expecting to have to be in public or function. But this time, at least, if I decide to go the edible route, I will be in the safety of my own home. I will just be making a fool of myself in the raid, but so will everybody else. We'll see. We'll see if that pans out, if that's what happens tonight. Okay, what were you saying? Even if we find a childhood photo or something, John's unconscious. Yeah, back to square one. You know, this job hasn't been such a pain in the arse for me since Nora's case last year. Likewise. This is killing me. Oh, slime, thank you for it. The liquid cooling. Where's my tea? I am probably gonna have to get up and put us on ad break and use the bathroom pretty soon, because like I was saying in the beginning, when it comes to caffeine, I have the tiniest bladder in the world for some reason. I've also been going about an hour and a half-ish, so it's kind of about time. I think just before, I might run us on ad break just before we jump back into Johnny's memories. Or just after we jump back into Johnny's memories. Forgot my coffee. Man, he ran back in here so fast with that coffee. Receive note, beta blocker. Yeah, I'm curious about that. Notes. Whee! What's it say now? It still says a pretty cool guy. Beta blocker. Drug with a side effect dampening memories by interfering with stress hormones. It's cause you're tiny. No, it's, what is the term? Caffeine is a, wait, Neil, where are you going? Caffeine is a diuretic or something, right? It inhibits, like, water intake? And that's part of it. In fact, the colder you are, the smaller your blood. Wait, really? You're what to talk? Oh, I didn't actually know that. I am toasty, though. I'm in a big sweater blanket type thingy. Diuretic pulls water from within you out. It smells! Quit barging in and out of doors. The roadkill, Eva. It smells. I know. It's your fault for running over it. What's going on? The children are still sleeping. Wait a minute. Oh, gross. That what you want to do? The last memory, the one we were stuck at. It was the same smell. Oh my god, you guys gonna bring a dead squirrel in the house? What are you two talking about? The olfactory receptors are directly linked to the brain's limbic system, Lily. Don't you see what this means? What? It means the smell is arguably the most effective sensor memory recall. We can use it to simulate his bridge to his childhood memories. And the best part, even though Johnny's unconscious, he's still susceptible. I think I'm missing some vital contextual info on this whole thing. Alright, this is good. This is awesome. Now you just need to go fetch a piece of roadkill. Yeah, I'll just... Wait, why should I fetch it? You're the one who ran it over. Exactly, I've already done my part. Oh, you miserable bastard. If it helps any, I have a pair of gloves you can borrow. Great. One of the first things your body does to keep warm is shrink. That's why your ring size is smaller in the winter. Your organs also retract and shrink to save heat. Oh. Smell and taste, most ancient of senses. It is true though. I have times if I like, it's kind of funny because I won't inherently remember, like, I can't remember right now what it is, but, like, I know there are sometimes you catch just the whiff of something. Something you haven't smelled in years! And, like, the memories come flooding back. Not really disposable gloves, but they'll probably change after this. Great. Particular laundry detergents will do it for me too. There's one of my friends, my mentor, his house has the smell of tea and candles and old books that always brings back a lot of really good memories. It actually kind of helps even with my language acquisition memories. Because it just kind of reminds me of all of the lessons that I took in his place. Huh, deja vu. Down these stairs. I gotta go pick up I can't believe we're gonna bring a dead squirrel into the house. Do I need the whole squirrel? Can we just take a piece of the squirrel? Oh god. Did you bring a bag? Kind of things this job gets me into. It's not safe to just bring in a piece of germ-infected roadkill like this. There's a valved container in the car. I'd at least make an odor controllable. Okay, good. It could be worse. You didn't bring a bag, doesn't look like it. But apparently there's a container in the car. Where are you going? I gotta take a leak. There's a bathroom in the house. Where are you going? Smell of clothes and housewives always bring up memories of smoking in high school. Oh, what a mess. The crash shook everything up. Let's see. He's just throwing stuff willy-nilly out of the car. Ah, here it is. Valved container. Now to get some of that dirty roadkill. Ugh. Received contained roadkill order. Lovely. Hey, pick up that bottle. Don't just litter. This... Inkillers? Your French teacher said you always smell like a Christmas candle. The insurance bump's gonna be a pain. Did the spice ones really cover up? Because I feel like for me, like a cigarette and tobacco and stuff like that, I find the smell so prominent it just cuts through like literally anything else I try to do with it. Oh, hey. Did you get the roadkill? It's ready. Great. Go get it set up. I'll be right back. Neil. These painkillers. I think they're yours. Hey! You okay, buddy? May I ask why you're on them? I wasn't going to tell you, but... Oh, this is embarrassing. A few days ago, I walked into a concrete wall. You just walked into a wall like that? What can I say? I was in deep thought. You know how deeply I think. These are some rather strong pills, Neil. And it was a rather strong concrete wall. It was a match made in heaven, I say. Anyway, you got the roadkill, right? Let's hurry. John's dying back there. Neil. You aren't addicted, are you? You kidding me? I'd overdose before I'd sink into that level of contrived mess. Hmm? That's, comforting? Although, admittedly, there must be something about cigarettes in particular. I don't mind the smell of straight tobacco. I don't really... I mind it a little bit. I don't mind as much the smell of straight tobacco being smoked. I can't stand cigarette smoke, though. Just... yeah. When I get to that exact point, I'll send the signal. When I do, I want you to release the valve for about 3 seconds. Certainly. About time you showed up. Have you made sure the germs are sealed off? Fully sealed and filtered. Not like it mattered to a dead man. You should know that Johnny's condition is deteriorating fast. This might be your last chance, you two. Whatever you do in there, good luck. Luck's the last thing we need. Act 3. Okay, good timing. They shine their lights at the other lighthouses, and at me. Okay, we'll pause it here. Yeah, okay, I'll finish up this text box. I'm gonna put us over to break. Here, let's go over here. Get a little bit of music going. Okay, maybe not that one. I like that song, but... oh, this one. Okay, I'm gonna put the usual game up once it reads. Come on, thing. I know you always take a moment to read, but you're there. You're definitely there. I'll get the little game going. I'll put us on ad break. I'm gonna use the bathroom. And then we'll be back. We'll keep going of Act 3. Figure out what the hell is going on with Johnny and his childhood memories. Apparently there's something so bad that happened, they decide to erase all his memories of it. Go piss girl. It's kind of funny. I actually referred my cats pee a lot, and like one of my housemates refers to one of the cats in particular as a pister mister. I don't know why. Yeah, I'm gonna run to the bun room. And then yeah, so screenshots are up. Take your guesses in chat. Something about a ribbon. But yeah, they called him a pister mister, and honestly, if one of them was a female cat, I'm sure they'd be called a piss miss. Okay, but I'll be back in a few minutes to let the ads go and stuff like that. Is this Jet Set Radio? It might be. Persona. I don't know. But yeah, I'll see you shortly.
You win.
I was right!
Chat guess. Game?
Chat guess. Games? You win. Chat guess. Games? You win. Chat guess. Games? You lose. Chat guess. Games?
Oh, I've never heard of the medium. What the heck is this? Oh dear. Chip going down the wrong pipe. Welcome back. What is this? No dying. I'm trying. I'm trying. I was thinking I'd be better by now. I'm just stuffing a little bit of potato chip in my face because I wanted something salty and crunchy. If you just want that, do you ever get the desire, like a craving, not necessarily for a taste, but for a texture? That was me this week. I'm like, I just want crunchy. Toe jam and Earl. Oh my god. I have not thought about that in ages.
Chat guess. Games? You win.
UFC, WWE? Let's try. One of the two, right?
Chat guess. Games?
Oh, that was the other thing. If people didn't get texture cravings, potato chips probably wouldn't exist. Hey, Starscape, how's it going? Welcome in. Right though? Right. Well, I don't know. I do really like some potato chips for taste, but like yeah. But yeah, I definitely because I've got like the kettle cooked ones here. Sometimes I'm like I need the right type of crunch. It's not just like the Lay's potato chips, so I get uh like the equivalent of like a Miss Vicky's type. It's a different company, but the equivalent of the Miss Vicky's types that are like that thicker kettle cooked chip. Like I just need my crunchy. Crunchy and sweet or chewy. God bless kettle chips, I know, right? God bless. How's it going, Starscape? Hope you're having a good Saturday so far. We're just like on break as I like ran off to the bathroom, ran the ads, and playing a little bit of a video game guessing game. Then I'll be heading back to the moon once I finish stuffing crunchy things in my face. Actually, that was something else I noticed because we were talking about ASMR earlier. I've noticed that like food videos are a thing now, or like people eating is apparently sometimes a thing, which I was quite surprised by because I thought people eating annoyed people more often than not.
Games?
Doing great. Congrats on the 500 followers recently. Thank you. Yeah, I think you were lucky number. You were number 501, if I remember correctly. Welcome to the group. And I appreciate the follow, by the way, Starscav. Mukbang is a thing, but I think it's the idea of eating with someone. Oh, yeah. That's fair. Because there's a fair bit amount of like point of view person. Well, like you were saying, Cecilia, about person like making you a cup of tea and stuff like that. Oh, this is Devil May Cry. I guess if you use filters and manage to sound people eating isn't so annoying. Yeah, I actually don't know how much my microphone right now. It's meant to block out quieter noises. I don't know how much the chips are coming through because they are admittedly, because they're kettle cooked, they're loud. I'm trying to turn away from the microphone as I munch. Oh, it actually just took it as DMC, huh? Is that no? Signalis isn't quite that bright, is it? Crunching isn't bad. Chewy. Oh yeah, I can deal with a person crunching on chips, but if I have to listen to them like not always when someone eats soup, but when someone eats soup really like particularly messy somehow. Like I don't know how sometimes like some people, I swear I can hear them across a restaurant eating soup and I'm like, how do you manage to eat soup that loudly?
You lose.
Oh, invisible. That's a really interesting style. I've never heard of that. Tactical espionage. Huh. You eat soup that loudly? But your microphone. How you know? I've been next to you as you ate soup, and you eating clam chowder V did not like make me go, oh my god, this guy is transmitting to a whole room. No, there's like a different level at which some people eat soup, and it's like, how do you eat soup that loudly? It's like it's a very occasional situation of having a person who eats soup that loudly. But I know you having clam chowder was definitely not that type of loud. Saga begin? You literally did you we had that just now. It just finished. Where's it on my list? I can play it again. Where? Yellow ribbon. Did you just miss it? Yeah. No, don't use song. Okay, give me a new one. Yeah, you literally just missed it. Which other Weird Al song do you want? Oh man, V sent me a listing of Weird Al's got a set of concerts coming up in 2025, but like the one near V is sold out. There are none in BC. At least not yet. You want hardware store? Do you like hardware store? Amish Paradise. Okay. Okay, we'll let this one play out, we'll finish it up, and then head back to the moon.
You win.
Australia, because Coolio needs to learn to accept it. Call of Duty Ghost. Oh, good.
Champions.
Best COD, don't at me. God, I hope Weird Al lists a BC tour date location. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to drive down into Washington. COD Infinite, you two starting a fight? I prefer COD with fries. God, I could go for French fries too.
You win.
Like a thick cut French fry. There's a place near me that does these. It's kind of funny because they're a fish and chip, and or no wait, they're like a chicken tender and a Chinese food place, within the same building. And I'm pretty sure they use some of the oil that they use in their Chinese food for their fries, but they cut potato wedges and then they almost like tempura batter them and then fry them, and they have this really good crunch, but almost like this tinge of like a sour to it as well. Best fries I've ever had. We did cope for Vegas, yeah. That's the other thing. Weird Al has like like a whole week he's playing at the Venetian in Vegas in June. And that if we get super, super, super lucky, what Veer and I are hoping is that happens at the same time as like FanFest in Vegas, and that's when we go and we just triple dip into everything, hit the Weird Al concerts and the FanFest and just all of it. Did Evangelion have a video game? I guess Evangelion probably had a video game. It's freaking Evangelion. It had everything. I still haven't watched that series. I just don't know where to start. Oh, I beat you to it. V, the game is quite generous to a degree. Some of them have to get a little bit more specific sometimes, but just like Stalker is enough to trigger it, as we've discovered. Mad. Yeah, because like, I remember like I think Monster Hunter was once enough to get a Monster Hunter. There you go. See, Tomb Raider, and you didn't even need the 2. Redeemed himself.
L.Y.K.A.I.O.S. Games?
Oh, this is a Fire Emblem game. Unless someone uses literally the exact same terminology.
You win.
Do you think people sing at a Weird Al concert? I kind of expect that people sing at a Weird Al concert. You think if he does hardware store, do you think he hands the mic over to the audience to see whether or not they can do all of the rap of the hardware store part? Like the really, really long part that's got the automatic circumciser in it. Okay. That's good for music. We'll get this last one finished up and then we'll head over to we'll head back over to the moon. Yes, hopefully. It's the blue Ike. Blonde ones in those ones. Actually, well, Marth. I think I guess Ike is Ike the better known Fire Emblem character now over Marth? Marth is like the OG. Marth and Roy were the ones we were first exposed to in Smash Brothers. But Path of Radiance did get really, really popular. What do we got? Princeps with 13, Rye with 3, V with 2, Mapno clocking in for 1. Rye, is that like... Do you still hold... Not last month. That's the all-time. Oh! Right. Oh, you and Princeps are tied for all time now. Ignore my score. My score is because of testing. Omit me. Ooh, you guys are neck and neck. Princeps has picked up a lot recently. Okay. Close that. Minimize that. Back to game. Roy was notoriously unflavored for a protagonist. You know, it's kind of funny because I played the first localized one we got was Fire Emblem 7. Which was it the Blazing Blade? Roy's is the Binding Blade, right? 7 is the one, this is the prequel to 6. So I as much as I loved Fire Emblem and as readily available as like the ROMs and translations are, I have strangely enough never played Roy's game. I've played Roy's father's game several times over because that was the very, very first one. I remember it was kind of funny. My brother found it in a discount bin at a supermarket years ago, and that was my first foray into Fire Emblem. He found a discount bucket. He was like, "Oh, this looks cool," and we took it home, and that was Fire Emblem 7. And he told it could be automatic, that thing, if you don't read the instructions. Isn't that the meme? Instructions unclear. Thing caught in ceiling fan. You think Ike is? He probably is. Ike just took off as a protagonist. I have to admit though, I prefer Path of in the vainest way. I prefer Path of Radiance Ike over Radiant Dawn Ike. I think he's just cuter in Path of Radiance. Only Fire Emblem you played was Three Houses? That was also a very popular one. That one's also very popular. Awakening 2 with Chrom and Lucina. Actually, that's what I was thinking. If Chrom and Lucina had like had unseated Ike for popularity, but I guess judging by Fire Emblem Heroes, they really didn't. Ike still reigns king. But yeah, Awakening was super popular because Awakening was supposed to be Fire Emblem's like last hurrah. They're like, the series is not doing well. Here's your last game. It's Awakening, and Awakening did fantastic, and they still going. We like Ike. Got very quality world building. Yeah, cause like, but I also love. I'm still on Fire Emblem tangent now. This is terrible. I also love that meme of like, the more marriage options you have in Fire Emblem, the weaker of a protagonist you are. Cause I think that's one of the jokes is Roy, not accounting for the newest ones because I don't know anymore, but Roy was one of the weakest protagonists in Fire Emblem, not necessarily just in character writing, but even just in stat block and stuff like that, in performance and stat growth. Roy is one of the weakest Fire Emblem options, but he has the option to marry like 6 or 7 different people. On the flip side, I think Ike has been one of the strongest Fire Emblem protagonists as far as like, yeah, general power, stat growth, and stat blocks and stuff like that. And Ike marries no one. Ike has the option to run away with one of 2 men, the furry or the emo. That being said, the emo is my favorite. It's funny, Soren from Radiance, Soren is my entire reason. Is he? Yeah, Soren is like my entire reason for why my hair is as long as it is and has been for years. Because I had short hair and I played Path of Radiance and was like, I really, really like this angry little tactician with the sad backstory, and was like, I'm gonna cosplay that guy. So I started growing my hair out. I still never cosplayed Soren, and I really, really should for PAX, especially like if I go to PAX East and it ends up like not like this year it's in May, but if I go to PAX East again, it ends up being in winter. Soren would be such a good cosplay for it because I'd just be layered to all hell. I'd be warm all day. But yeah, Soren was a thing, and then you know Homura was a thing, and she had long dark hair, and the other character was a thing, and they had long dark hair. So my hair has just stayed long ever since. But Soren is my entire motivation as to why it's as long as it is. I love that guy. Okay, Fire Emblem rant done, or rave done. Roy's baby, he's someone worth protecting. Yeah, Roy is a good boy. Roy's our boy. No, we like Ike. I don't even... What do people even say for Marth? Do they just say Marth? I don't remember him having a rhyme. If I'm able to go, I'm planning ahead to have a not thick cosplay this time around. Yeah. Suitcases. That's why I haven't done anything. Like, nothing art. Oh, you don't want to melt. Oh, that's why for you. They just chant... Oh, they do just chant Marth. I was thinking, I'm like, I don't remember a rhyme from Marth. Yeah, I should really actually finally just make that bloody Soren cosplay. I don't have to smile. I can just be resting bitch face all day. Oh, God. Oh, right. I love it's telling you soccer ball. This man is dying. We got shit to do. Go to the soccer ball. To think this little thing's causing us so much trouble. I just want to kick it to outer space. I suppose all we can do now is send the signal and hope. Well, ready? Something's happening. Quick, send it again. Oh, what's going up? Doctor, something's wrong. What? Take over for me, Lily. His condition's been destabilized. Intake levels must be reconfigured. What's happening to this place? It's been destabilized. Get out. What? Get out of his memory, now! What are you talking about? If the system doesn't restabilize soon, the shock might permanently damage whoever's in here. You've gotta be kidding me. Why aren't you getting out then? I can't, Neil. If both of us get out under this state, all our work will be reset. There won't be enough time to redo all we've done before Johnny... Oh, you freaking... Don't pull that contrived crap on me. This ain't a movie and you're no hero, you're just being a moron. Then why are you being one too? Get the hell out of here! Screw that. If you're gone, they'll probably pair me up with Alistair. You know how badly he smells? Worse than the roadkill. Damn it, Neil. This is what I get for helping you cheat through the entrance exams. What?! You guys got history. Doctor? I think we're okay for now. You cheated on the entrance exam? Oh my god, you two. This is a somewhat delicate, weird medical memory procedure. You can't just have a guy in here who cheats his way through it. And guess what? Your carrot cake sucks. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, and at the last Christmas party, you... Oh. Come on, let's go before that happens again. You know I didn't mean to, you know, call you a moron, right? You know that I did, right? The shade. So, do we just... How do we get over there? Do we just turn into flying heads again? Can we just turn into flying heads again? Around? No? Bottom edge of the map. Hello? We just kick the soccer ball over there and take us with it? You know, used to ride these things for miles. Whack. Here goes nothing. Oh, it is the soccer ball. There we go. Childhood. Wow, I can't believe that worked. So we actually made it. But now I'm not sure if I'm going to like this place. What do you mean? Seems peaceful enough. Neil, did you notice something odd in Johnny's room earlier? What? There was something strange in there. Did you not see it? I suppose not? Is it the bunk beds? Never mind. I just hope I'm wrong. That kid's got bunk beds for some reason. He's supposedly an only child. Is it dead kids? Is it always dead kids? Is that just the brand of, like... Oh my god, is that just the brand of psychological horror I apparently subscribe to? Is dead children? Memory keeps phasing. Nope. Wow, that sounds fabulous. I know, right? You've got to take them there one day. Like, there's a dead kid situation in Final Fantasy. Dead kid situation in Omori. Like, what's about the dead kids? I swear. It's surprise rabbits and dead kids. Apparently that's just... Oh my god. I can't interact with any of you. Jeez, the overlap's getting out of hand. Look at how many of him there are. It's like a zoo. Huh, looks like the ball's moving around on its own. He's just chasing it. Dead squirrel. All thanks to this little fella's sacrifice. I hope. I can't think of why a family would have 2 bunk beds without needing a second child. Like a child around the same age. Oh geez, look at the time. I better get going. The store closes early today. Oh, take care, Martha. Say hello to the boys for me. I will. See you around. Oh, boys plural. Dad has not been in the picture, has he? Oh, this is the end of the road. And you were saying? Never mind that. Maybe I was wrong after all. I mean, this place, it's so peaceful. The only thing that exists in this memory that could do such a thing would be... Oh shit, duh. Maybe split up. Oh, that's a good point. If the dad's not in the picture, maybe the kids were split up. They've never made mention of a father, right? Wait, what's going on now? Just shut up and come. Okay. That's the mum, right? Take me to dinner first, jeez. I have taken you to dinner. Oh shit. It's always dead kids. So, is this Johnny who got hit? And they decided, how about we maybe just make sure he doesn't remember mom hit him with the car? Or is this a brother? And I also wonder, the mum took the memory blockers. I don't understand. If he was unconscious, how could we be seeing this here when he never did? Oh, it's not him. Still, I'm just surprised that he survived. Actually, he didn't. What? Didn't you see it in his room, Neil? Johnny slept on a bunk bed. Yep, he's got a brother. Joey. Oh, this is Joey. Twins, then. Joey, can you hear me? Joey? Why did you hit Joey, Ma? Why did you hit him? Joey, wake up, Joey. Wake up. Joey. Even though they were young, to lose a twin brother, to mention how their mother must feel. At least Johnny had the beta blockers to erase the memories. Not like he remembers it much. Puzzily unlinked, not erased. Somewhere in there, the aftermath of those memories probably lingered. What about their mother? I don't think she took the beta blockers. She seems to have gone a little cuckoo. At least, I don't really think she called Johnny Joey as a nickname. But if she then takes Johnny for Joey, what about Johnny himself? I don't like it here. Let's move on. It's always dead kids. I swear there's more to me and my channel than just dead children. Seems like this wasn't the only memory unlinked. Odd. It's not putting up a barrier anymore. Don't jinx it. Oh god, his brother is the memory barrier. Dude, you should totally give this series a try. This is Animorphs. I mean, really, it's just wicked awesome. I've already plowed through 3 books straight. What's it called? Animorphs. It's about this group of kids turning into animals to fight mind-controlling slugs. I don't like that weird alien stuff. Why not? It's great. Instead of going to boring school, they get to turn into tigers and mob big bad aliens. They're all like, rawr, 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 rawr. And then they pick up lasers. And it's all pew, 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 pew. Pew, pew. Stop that. Just watch, Johnny. One day, I'm gonna be a famous writer. I'll write the coolest novel on the block, and every kid will get my book for free. I'll make us rich, and buy both you and Ma really big houses. How would you get rich if you give away the books for free? Free for the kids. The parents will still have to pay, of course. Yeah, I'm sure the parents will be thrilled to give you money. What, you still mad about the other day? Oh, come on, I called first dibs on the train fair and square. What happened to your prize anyway? I gave it away. To a hobo? Look, it's not just about that day. You know Ma always favored you. Oh, Joey was the golden child. Hey, that's not true. Remember last Christmas? And last Easter? And the time we went fishing? And... Okay, you know what? You can have my train if you want. Really? Yep. I mean, hey, by your reasoning, she'll just give me another one, right? Oof. Dead kid, traumatized kids, all sorts of kids. I know, right? Listen, Johnny, what difference does it make who owns what? Even near! Not flesh and blood kids, but dead kids. Oh my god, I really do have a trend, don't I? Oh no. Ib, depending on the ending. Arguably. Oh no, I have a trend. Ah! Everything that's mine is yours too. I mean, we both get to play with it, right? Yeah. Right. I mean, come on. You're my twin brother, dude. You're like a part of me. Oi! Let's go confuse the neighbors. Wait, in the rain? Yeah, in the rain, come on. The dead kid bunny tuber. Oh no. I don't think that's a reputation I necessarily want to have be public. 2025 resolution. Play a game about traumatized young adults just to spice it up. Johnny's twin brother deceased since childhood. Joey's favorite childhood book. It's kind of funny to think that these kids are around, like the setting for this, or when they're kids, is about my childhood then. Always something, always sometimes monsters? I've never heard of that. Some kind of carnival, huh? Shall we look around? How about I look around and you just stand there? How about we continue speaking in the form of questions for the next hour? Quit blabbering and go already. Crimbo PNG. Hey Murdoch, yeah, Christmas time. I put up some lights. I have a little like sub-follower gold tree. It's kind of cute because as like the number go up, more decorations get added to the tree. But yes, Christmas. Merry Chrysler. Oh, hope you're doing well, Murdoch. Hope your Saturday's been treating you well. Why is this so sparkly? I don't want this stupid toy. I want the train. That's the only train left. Do you want to exchange your prize for a teddy bear instead? No, I just want the train. Now, John, don't make a scene. Joey won it fair and square, didn't he? Oh, but I won too. He just went first. It's okay. I'll let you play with it too. See how nice your brother is, Johnny. Okay, you dumplings. Dumplings! Don't block the stand now. Come, let's go see what's over there. Not a dumpling. It's actually a really cute nickname. You know what? I'm gonna call you Dumpling from now on. You're bluffing. Real children of God here. Snort sugar! Did Mom have a favorite? You think? Yeah, right? God, I wonder what happened at Christmas and Easter and all that stuff. Can't just get like better stockings and stuff like that? Oh my god, like you've got twin children. It's fortunes of wonder are ahead of you. This one just might become a lawyer, and this one a doctor. Oh my. Come on, I'll be getting both of you treats. Hey, where's my tip? I steal the crystal ball. It looks like one of my memory ball. No way, I ain't talking to her. Good or bad, I'd be screwed either way. People building, Barbie. Yeah, I have to admit, one of the things I sort of miss about living back with my parents was like summer barbecue. Requires 3 bars of oh, okay, fine. I've heard about moms where after an accident they rename their living child after the dead one, even misgendering them. Wait, like, specific, like, oh, Murdoch, thank you for the straighten. And the liquid cooler, here's my tea. Wait, Cecilia, like, even if it's a totally different kid, like totally. See, I can, not to say that I condone it, but I kind of understand it in this case because they are twin boys. And the mom has gone a little off her rocker because of the fact that she killed one of her children. Spoilers, Murdoch, the mom killed one of her children by accident, backed over him with a car. Not just the puppy this time. But like, people just straight up like, yeah, I have like, I lost a girl, and her older brother I am now going to call by the girl's name and everything. It's more of a myth, but yeah, in trauma, just, Hey there, back again. Hey, welcome back, Slogan. You missed the trauma. Apparently, it seems, I have a trend of playing games with dead kids in it. No. What? Yeah, Murdoch, just before you came in, so like, essentially, the premise of To the Moon is these two people here have the ability to fulfill people's dying wish in their minds. Like, right as they're on their deathbed, they can go back into their memories and change, like, the course of their future within this dreamscape. And this guy's childhood memories were blocked for some reason by means of medication, and we finally managed to get access to his childhood memories, and turns out the reason why they were blocked is because his mom accidentally ran over his twin brother and killed him when they were children. And so he was given medication specifically, supposed to be meant for heart conditions, but was given medication to block his memories of his mom killing his twin brother. It's great. And ever since then, apparently the mom has just called him by the twin brother's name. Is that whack-a-mole? Whack-a-what? Whack-a-mole! You take a mallet, you whack moles. Isn't that animal abuse? They're fake moles, butthead. That's how people blew off steam before FPS were invented. Not primitive. Yeah, it's pretty ghetto. Where'd you read about that? My grandpa was a fan. Wanna play? Just hit everything on the head and you win. Yeah. Sure. Mouse. Sure. What's the, Oh, they're like Diglets. Did I get anything out of this? Sense of satisfaction, probably. Boop, 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 boop. Poor Diglets. Oh, that was my other bar thingy. I might have missed one. Have you guys ever actually played? I don't think I've ever actually played Whack-A-Mole, to be honest. Time's up. Let's see now. Out of 45 total targets, you struck 49 times, made 45 successful hits. Yay! 100% hit rate. It's your new record. Oh, it was one of my memory things. A squirrel, a puppy, now a small child. Someone needs to get their car privileges removed. Trauma tube removed. I know, right? I just like, are you having a tendency to play traumatizing games? Bollocks. Yeah, but it's not even just traumatizing games. Traumatizing games is one thing. Apparently, I seem to have an accidental trend of traumatizing games with dead children. Omori, dead kids. Ib, potentially dead kids. Nier, lot of dead kids. Even if they weren't flesh and blood. I didn't play live on stream, but Final Fantasy 14's got his moments like that too, and it's like, why? Welcome and behold, the world's smallest Ferris wheel. Can we ride it? Absolutely not. Does it even work? Absolutely not. Looks like someone just glued some chairs to a water wheel. I don't know. I don't care. You played Whack-A-Mole so many times and never won? Oh, really? Is it just like the score they required was too high? Or is it, well, you know carnival games tend to be rigged, so like, or they just like took too hard of a whack to try to get down or something? I don't know. Ghetto, we don't use that word anymore. Only at Chuck E. Cheese. Map, no, you've never seen Whack-A-Mole. Okay. Something killer rabbit. Evidently, accidentally. Minding my own business, lurking while playing other games. What about the dead kid body count? Oh, Nier would add like 20? My ADHD does not let you win. Oh, that's fair. I can never understand you, Joey. How can you stand the taste of them? They're just so sour and icky. Sour and awesome's what you mean. Or are you the pickle eater? Just try it. Nah, I don't even want to taste regular olives. Wait, you don't like olives? As a kid? Oh, you know, I shouldn't say that. I used to like mushrooms as a kid, and I don't like mushrooms now. Taste changes, you grow up. Or, you know, maybe it's the trauma. And the trauma and the memory rewriting. And the gaslighting from the mom. And suddenly he likes pickled olives. seen stuff like Whack-A-Croc, which is horizontal whack-a-mole. Oh. Okay, so it's like I've seen Whack-A-Mole, I've never played it. I've never seen horizontal. Well, actually, I guess I shouldn't say that. I've seen a version of it, but like, it wasn't, you didn't have to take a hammer and hit something, but you know that one, it's kind of the same idea of Whack-A-Mole where you had to hit a thing, but like, it'd be like those walls with all of the lights on it, the lights would light up, and you just had to use your hand and smack those things? I guess that's kind of vertical Whack-A-Mole, isn't it? And moreover, because Hanamorphs has a ton of traumatizing dead kids too. Oh, that's true. His murder in the first book horrifies all the children. Hanamorphs the book. Yeah, don't worry. Was there a TV show? Oh my god, old childhood memory. There was a TV show, wasn't there? Forgot about that. I don't even want to taste regular olives. You try at least one, Johnny. Who knows, maybe you'll like it. Yeah. Ugh. I'm done though. Can I go play? Okay, but only the playground and not an inch too far. Just leave that bag, I'll keep it for you. No, it's mine. I want it. Pickled olives. Oh my god. What is the note updated for pickled olives now? And I haven't... Johnny's it still just says Johnny's favorite. Fish, red cabbage, asparagus, so disgusting. I don't really mind asparagus anymore. Fish! Fish entirely you don't like, huh? I could never do that. I live in an area that's got too much fish. If I didn't like fish, people probably look at me like I grew a second head. You know, it's okay, it's not funny, but the mom running over the child. Okay, it reminds me of something funny, because it was like it's funny that it's a memory that I had for the longest time and could not remember what it was until I finally caved and I went to the tip of my tongue Reddit and was like, I need help figuring out what I'm thinking of because I've been thinking about it on and off for years and can never remember what it is. So, never been able to enjoy mashed potatoes. Oh, I love mashed potatoes. Sassy gonna experiment with cod this weekend, trying to find another cooked fish you like besides salmon. We have bundles of asparagus and bacon grilled in brown sugar glaze. Oh, that does sound tasty. Sassy, if you want something that's kind of not too fishy and has a little bit more of a solid texture, it's kind of expensive. You should try halibut too. Because good halibut is kind of meatier, kind of like a steak is, and not quite as like fishy in smell. As an option. But yeah, like I said, it is also a more expensive fish. But yeah, so like, I had this memory, and I finally went to Reddit, because I'm like, the tip of my tongue subreddit, because I'm like, I need help finding this. I cannot find this thing. And I was like, I'm thinking of either a TV show or a movie. It was live action. And it's like a guy talking to another person about how, years and years ago, like he's like, this is what my life is like, how years ago he bought his daughter a puppy. And then one day on his way to work, he implies that he backed the car up over his daughter, and the other person that was with him, he's like, oh no, not the puppy. And he's like, no, I ran over my daughter. She still has a limp to this day. And I found okay, anybody, like, if anybody remembers what that is, let me know if you know what that is, because I had to go to Reddit to find out what that was. Tuna steaks. Tuna's a little fishier though. I don't know if Sassy would like that. No, I don't like fish in general. Maybe some deep fried fish sticks now and then, but nothing else, because fish sticks just don't taste like fish to you. Like shrimp though. Shrimp does have a different taste to it though. What about like crab and lobster? Tuna's okay, we prefer it raw. Yes, Sassy will do like, it's the smell, right, Sassy? Because you'll eat sushi. I've seen you eat sushi. Is it the smell of fish that bothers you in particular? Oh, you are the one who doesn't like crab. Hey, I don't do raw fish. I don't like the texture of raw fish. Rice sounds familiar. So as it turns out, the memory I had of like the guy running over his daughter, how she still walks with a limp, and this lady like trying to hold in her laughter, it's from CSI Vegas. Which is why this memory is like 15 years old for me. You hate the smell. Oh, okay, that explains why you'll eat. So it's not taste that bothers you, it's smell. So yeah, sushi. Like I said, halibut doesn't smell as bad. Yeah, it's the guy, and he's just incredibly unlucky. He's like a suspect in a death, and everything of his life is basically just wrong place, wrong time. Smell and taste are closely linked. That's true. That's true. Okay, kiddo. What's happening for you? What are you looking for? I love CSI. I used to watch a lot of CSI. So, I don't actually know how many branches there are now, but I used to watch Vegas, the New York one, and the Miami one. Which one was your favorite, Rye? Most people don't know that they're not actually eaten. They've not actually eaten crab. Oh, because like of like California rolls and sushi, because that's not like fake crab is not actual crab. It's a type of fish. It's called pollock, I believe. What's a food you like that everyone around you despises? For you, it's PB and J. Most people, if I say I don't like mushrooms, are like, what do you mean you don't? No, cheesecake. That's my food that I don't like. Wait, it's food that you like that everyone else despises. Oh, wait. That everyone else despises. I was gonna say, I have a food that I like that I don't like that everyone else is like, how can you not like that? And it's cheesecake. What do I like that nobody else likes? I feel like I've got pretty basic taste. Like, I am an adventurous eater, but I don't have like weird concoction. Like I'll put maple syrup on pretty much everything. I won't do it all the time on everything, but I will put it on. I will willingly eat maple syrup on just about anything. My hash browns, my breakfast sausages, fish. You're Canadian, of course you do. There are people that hate cheesecake. I don't like cheesecake. I try. So like I had a person before who bought me a slice of cheesecake for my birthday, and it was so unexpected, and it had like strawberry jam, and like I ate it. I ate the cheesecake. I just really, really slathered the jam on there and made sure I had some jam with every bite. But I don't like cream cheese. I don't like cream cheese, and by extension of that, I don't like cheesecake. Even like people are like, oh, but there's chocolate cheesecake. The chocolate doesn't cover up the taste enough. I definitely taste the chocolate, and then all of the cream cheese taste just hits me, and I'm like, I have a bite, and I'm like, I'm good. I'm good, thank you. Ma'am, I bet I can make you like cheesecake. I don't like the integral ingredient is the problem. Sassy, sometimes you get farm-raised salmon, make your own poke bowls of avocado and jalapeno. Very good. Oh, that does sound very tasty. But yeah, otherwise, I don't know if I really have a food that I like that everybody else is like, how the hell are you eating that? Because, like, my culture has a lot of, like, what the fuck are you eating kind of foods. But the only thing is those what the fuck are you eating kind of foods, I don't like them either. So, like, my mom will eat, like, so-called, like, century eggs. They haven't actually been marinated for a century, but they're called century eggs. She'll eat those. Not for me. Chicken's feet? Not for me. Durian? I don't mind the smell. And I'm okay with durian. Okay, that's my closest thing then. I'll eat durian if it's frozen. I don't mind the smell of durian, and I don't mind the taste of durian, specifically if it's frozen. But once it's, like, closer to room temperature, the taste changes and I won't eat it. I guess that's my answer. Because everyone else I've tried to convince to try durian, I have not yet found a person who likes it. One person told me it reminded them of garlic, and I'm like, what in the world are you talking about? You can replace the cream cheese. Okay, but then is it really cheesecake? Mascarpone. Okay, I guess mascarpone is it. I will eat mascarpone, that's fair. So yeah. But does it hold well? I thought mascarpone is a lot looser, isn't it? Dark chocolate. Most don't like how bitter it can be. I feel like dark chocolate is being... Maybe it's just the people I surround myself with. Most people I know prefer dark chocolate over milk chocolate. Or it could be a situation of taste changing as people have gotten older, is that my friends start favoring dark chocolate over milk chocolate. I've always been a dark chocolate person. I don't know if it's because I liked it. No, I did like it as a kid. Part of me is wondering if I just preferred dark chocolate as a kid because it made me seem more mature, but thinking about it, I actually like dark chocolate. I like that balance. I don't really care for bitter too much, but I like that slight bitter and the sweet balance with it. Your sister makes sandwiches of raw onion, pickles, hot sauce, and ketchup. That's it. I don't like the idea of any of that in a sandwich. Girl, I'll make some cheesecake for you. No cream cheese in there, but quark, which is an ingredient that doesn't even have an English translation. I will have to look that up. What is it? Is it a dairy product still? Same reaction I get when I tell people I take Fernet straight in without adding the Coke. Okay, and Fernet I've never had, so I don't know how that works. Like, I don't like kombucha. No, but that's once again a case of what I don't like when a lot of other people like it. Dark chocolate with chili or raspberry jam. Yeah, that's perfectly normal, I think. You've liked dark chocolate since you were a kid too? Okay. Yeah, I did like dark chocolate as a child. Way to follow mom's orders, huh? The milk ingredients in the lower cocoa chocolates can really off-put a flavor for some people. Yeah, I found I don't like white chocolate, for instance, and then I'm sometimes act like a snob, being like, it's not real chocolate, there's no cocoa in it. But I don't like white chocolate. I will eat milk chocolate. I definitely have a preference for dark milk chocolate. There's just a degree of sweetness that I don't really like in milk chocolate, but I also think part of it is like Canada, US side, like milk chocolate from the UK. I enjoy more, but I find that like our Hershey's company and stuff like that here, the Canadian versions are slightly better than the US version, but the UK version beats both of us out in that like milk chocolate from a lot of the big manufacturers in North America here. Well, I shouldn't say North America. At least Canada, the US, I can't speak for Mexico. The quality just not very good. And then I feel that because of the amount of whatever that they have to add into it, I find that dark chocolate is often the safer bet in Canada and the US. Princeps, you don't really care for white chocolate either. So I'll get into copy paste the Wikipedia. Quark is a type of fresh dairy product made from milk. Milk is soured, adding lactic acid, strained once, desired curdling is occurred, classified as fresh acid-set cheese. Can be made with rennet. In modern times, small quantities are typically added. Soft, white, unaged, usually no salt. Drier variant. Fog grog is traditional and interesting. I wonder if I've had it before. Bun patty, melted peanut butter, bacon strip, grape, apple jelly bun. You know what, Murdoch? That doesn't sound terrible. Okay, melted peanut butter sounds kind of messy. But like, maybe, for me, maybe not grape jelly. I'd probably go apple jelly. But like, that doesn't, like, I would try it. I would try it. So when you were talking about burger, when you mentioned maple syrup on hash brown seems like an interesting idea. It works. Not too much maple syrup, just a little bit of maple syrup. When you'd mentioned PB&J burger, I thought you kind of meant like, here's my peanut butter, my jelly, and a beef patty. That one I was gonna be a little bit more like, but you know what? The fact that it's bacon. If it were a beef patty, I'd probably be like, no. But the fact that that you're using bacon instead, if I would actually try that, peanut butter, bacon, and apple jelly specifically, if that's the protein, I can kind of understand. I can kind of understand how that works. So yeah, I would like 5% of people I know who said that. I would give that a try. I'd give that one a try. It's just cocoa butter, sweet buttery, no extra flavor. You're correct. Is there a restaurant here that made fried chicken sandwiches with peanut butter and raspberry preserves? How was it? We've been talking about disgusting sandwiches. Your brother loves the following combination: Nutella, jelly, Gouda cheese. Oh, I was like, Nutella, jelly, not a problem. Gouda cheese, little more questionable. I don't really think of peanut butter and cheese as being a thing together. I can see the jelly and the cheese because honestly, what is charcuterie really but like a spread with cheese and meats? Actually, that might be part of it, Murdoch. Why I'd be willing to try that. I feel like of the batch, the peanut butter is the weirdest part of it. I think for me, as long as I don't overdo the peanut butter, I could totally see that working. Because it kind of just reminded me of a charcuterie board. What are you doing here, kiddo? Ever had an Elvis sandwich? I have not. It's like the cronut, which is a burger with jam using a glazed donut for a bun. Wait, a cronut? A burger with jam using a glazed donut for a bun. That is not what I think of when I hear cronut. So for me here, for what I know as a cronut is basically a donut, but made using croissant pastry. Yeah, that's what a cronut is for me here. It's basically a donut, but it's made using a fluffy, a more flaky croissant pastry. You ever had an... Oh, yeah. Haven't had pan-fried sandwich, banana, bacon, peanut butter. Okay, honestly, I can see that one working too. Somehow, bacon just kind of works with everything. Somehow. I wish I wasn't working right now so I could witness someone finally not shedding a tear at this game. Hey, Shin. Well, I guess you probably know exactly where we are. We found out about the accident. I seem to have a weird trend of apparently emotional games I pick. Just have dead kid. It's just Pascal all over again. Did you not cry? No, and I think I'm gonna dial this back. I didn't laugh at the scene, but I think the problem is the mom backing over the. Were you like Joey? No, Joey didn't deserve it. Joey didn't deserve it. But I was also part of me. I was like, why does this kid have bunk beds when he's an only child? I started piecing it together a smidge early, but also like. Unfortunately, I didn't laugh. I didn't laugh at the scene. I laughed about something after because the mom. I just told them, Shin, you ever watch CSI Vegas? There was an episode like 15, 20 years ago. Dead giggling instead. There was a scene from CSI 15, 20 years ago, and like, oh my god, maybe I should just find it. Hey god, can I just find it? Where is... I'm just to see if I can find it! Did I make the post off of this one? Demo bit. There it is! Okay. Okay, you're gonna see... It's terrible. It's terrible. Oh my god. I'm just gonna find the clip. Okay, we're gonna detour for a slight moment off of this game. I'm gonna find the clip. Mute the game. Chrome. Such an old clip. Mute the game. Reduce visual on game. Okay. So this is the problem. I didn't laugh at the scene. I promise I did not laugh at the scene. I was like, oh shit. It's more dead kids. But this is what I think of when the mom ran over the kid. It's not good. I'm sorry if the volume is like too loud. How loud is it? Where is the audio for this? Chrome. I think I have to add the audio source for Chrome. Application audio capture for Chrome. Okay, it's in there. It's in there. It should be good. Oh no! You're a monster, the gingerbread man for Shrek. Deep fried. I've not tried deep fried ice cream. Also, we're on a food tangent. I've not tried deep fried ice cream. I still need to try that. I understand the premise of how they make it. I've never had the chance to try it. This combo also unlocks some memories of the bacon shake and avocado shake. They need to go back in the box. This will be a light. Oh my gosh. They find me as part of the base, what avocado flavor sounds like I'm eating frozen green. Okay, so yeah. This, unfortunately, the mom running over the child. I did not laugh at that scene, but it definitely reminded me of this scene from CSI. Oh my god. It just, hang on. I need to open up the thing on my phone because I can't see. My channel stream. Okay. I'm gonna have to retrieve this phone. Okay, but this is the scene from CSI. No sound? What do you mean no sound? Why is there no sound? That's weird. The Chrome audio should be picking it up. Properties. Oh, is it because it's still looking for a different tab of Chrome? Hang on. Locomotives. I love that episode name too. Locomotives. That's so funny. I'll just max it and hope it doesn't blow out anybody's eardrums.
That's my life. That's who I am. I'm the guy who buys his daughter a puppy for her 8th birthday, and the next day, he backs out in the driveway and...
No. Don't tell me you ran over the puppy.
No, I ran over my daughter. 20 years later, and she still walks funny.
And that's what I thought of when the mom ran over the kid. From what I've read, I think her character's name is Catherine. I think that lady didn't expect that to happen. in the show. That to be the line. Oh, oh, I'm sorry. But yeah. Oh, he sticks the scene of the mom backing over the child. No, like it's totally sad in the context of the game. But unfortunately, the saddest part of the idea just reminded me of that really stupid scene from CSI. Like the unfazed child dropped you for money. This can't be my reputation. So yeah. No, I think what has happened to Johnny is terrible. The fact that his memory's been erased, his mom is losing her mind and calling him by his dead twin's name, and this twin that he doesn't even remember, and the fact that she killed that is tragic. That is tragic. When you drive, do you hit a lot of speed bumps in a place with no speed bumps? Oh shit. Like, cause there's so many ancient child stories, they're blending together. Oh no. But I was like, cause V and I were playing through this thing in Final Fantasy, and like they're hinting at this terrible thing that happens, and I'm like, man, it's gonna be dead kids. And V is like, what the fuck? Oh, why would you assume it's dead kids? And I'm like, I just got a feeling. I just have a feeling it's gonna be dead kids. And lo and behold, it was dead kids. Apparently, I just have a sixth sense for this sort of thing by accident. It's really a shame you don't make Friday movie night. You'd fit right in. Have there been a lot of dead kid Friday movie nights? Oh no. Oh man. I'm sorry. I see movie night is like this whole month is like Christmas month. Chris is, I assume, taking over all of the movie calls for the rest of the month. John, wow, yeah, John, wow. It's a yearly body count specifically for kids in the movies. Oh no, back to work. Can't wait to hear you laughing at the ending. Oh, as long as it doesn't remind me of the CSI, we'll be okay. Hope you like toys and only has dead parents, not kids. Please, I don't actually want to be known for dead children. It's not what I'm here for. They find me. They find me. Okay, I'm okay. Back to the game. Okay. This is a heavy moment. So who's making the t-shirt? Oh, okay. Oh. I don't fall off a cliff. Well, okay, so we wandered off the trail, found a cool place. But let's face it, he could have also been eaten by a pack of tigers. Tigers don't travel in packs, idiot. It was just an expression. You know, when I was a kid, my grandpa took me stargazing every year. Yeah? There's a hill outside the city we'd stay at. Same one every year. We watched the stars till daybreak. Well, I did mostly. He just carried the telescope for me. Of course. The thing was, though, Ma didn't want me to stay up too late. Grandpa always told her we were just camping and hid the telescope inside the car. That's all good. When we got back to the morning, I had to pretend like I'd actually slept. So in conclusion, that's the story of how I started my caffeine addiction. You're terrible. I know. That's a shame, though. All these nice memories lost and never found. And who knows how many more like it. Well, as you say, just take it moment for moment, right? Mm-hmm. Okay, I have to admit, the other problem with this title being To the Moon, one of these days, like I was going bam straight to the moon. The other kind of problem I have with seeing the word, especially when it pops up, To the Moon, is I have an association with the word To the Moon, and it's a My Little Pony video. It's a My Little Pony animation that someone did with Princess Celestia at the throne, and she just keeps interviewing people, taking these royal interviews and asking them if they like bananas. And then when they say they don't like bananas, or they're not sure if they like bananas, she basically just... Does she drop them into a cannon? I think she drops them into a cannon and fires them off. And there she's like... And the person voicing Celestia is like... I think it's a male voice for it. But she's like... She drops them into a cannon and fires them off, and she's like, "To the moon, bitch!" That's unfortunately my association with the words "to the moon" as well. This is just an incredibly unfortunate case of a lot of coincidences of funny things in a very, very tragic game for me. I will find the MLP video later and stick it in the Discord if I remember. Schlagen, you might appreciate it, but yeah, it's like, you like bananas? You don't know if you like bananas? Well, you ain't getting no bananas on the moon! Oh, it's so bad. I can't hear To the Moon about thinking of that poorly aged show to the cop husband from early last century. I think that's the one that Princeps is referring to, right? Like the bam straight to the moon. I think. Is that also the same one with the rocket ship that lands in the eyeball of the moon? I don't remember. Oh, but it seems Murdoch, you are thinking of the same thing that Princeps referred to. Oh, he's a bus driver. Gotcha. Okay. Back to serious. Oh, what is this? Why did it block that? I've watched the old pony. Oh, it's because of the .mov. Nightbot sees it as a link, Schlagen. You have to put a space between that. Watched the old pony.mov videos this year again after watching a few seasons of MLP. It was grandiose. Yeah, the .mov. I need to refine the Nightbot. I need to refine the Nightbot a little bit more so it doesn't try to grab everything that it thinks is a link. Well, that's kind of weird. MP3 didn't get bopped. I don't know. Nightbot is weird. Oh shit, I told you packs of tigers dwell here. Or write out the word dot. Oh, it's River. Oh, you two knew each other as kids then. Just don't remember it. I assume that's River. What other redhead would it be? Hello? Oh, wait, don't go. I'm Johnny. What's your name? You're at my spot. Your spot? Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to hog this place all on myself. You want to join me? Are you here to watch the stars? Are you? Hey, Taman! Welcome in. Hope your Saturday's been treating you well. Are you stirring a cup of cocoa? Yeah! It's gonna be very frothy by the end of this. Oh, this one's actually like fully drawn out. Just look at him. Did you know there were so many lights in the sky? Yes. Oh, I did too. You said this was your spot, right? Only during the carnival. Not a fan of the crowds? Me neither. You know, you still haven't told me your name yet. I'm not telling you. Everyone makes fun of it in school. Why? They say it makes them want to go to the washroom. Okay then. Well, it can't be worse than John. I mean, everywhere in the world, nearly everyone's named John. Even in India? Probably. Look, the Energizer Bunny stirring. Starting to think there's something going on between these two. Well, these two, they get married eventually. This is their first meeting. But yeah, they get married and grow old and everything together. And what's wrong with that? What's wrong with having a name that everyone has? Well, it's boring, I guess. I mean, if everyone has it, then what's the point? I wouldn't mind. Just for once. To have the same name everyone else has. It's like those lights in the sky. They all look the same from here, but that doesn't make them any less pretty. I suppose. What do you think those stars up there are anyway? My dad said they're giant burning spheres of gas. Oh, I bet he's just making it up. Why would he lie to me? Because, you know, that's what grown-ups do. They make things up. Santa, Easter Bunny, kangaroos. Kangaroos. Stuff like that. Have you ever made an Easter Bunny out of stars? Like a constellation? Yeah. Of other things. Never tried a rabbit, though. Do you want to make one? Yeah, we'll make the bestest constellation ever. Let's see who makes one out first. Is this a minigame? Do I have a minigame? Okay, we'll start in 3. 3, 2, 1, and... I see it. Where? In the sky. But where in the sky? Think big. Bigger than all the others. I don't know. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I see it! Tell me what you see. There, right? They're the 2 ears and the head. What else? And there's its 2 feet. Yeah, and what else? And the moon. The moon is its big round belly. Ah. So, what do you think they really are? The stars, I mean. I've never told anyone, but I've always thought they were lighthouses. Billions of lighthouses, stuck at the far end of the sky. Wow, must be so lively up there. But it isn't. I can see all the other lighthouses out there and they want to talk to them. But they can't, because they're all too far apart to hear what the others are saying. All they can do is shine their lights from afar. So that's what they do. They shine their lights at the other lighthouses and at me. Why you? Because one day, I'm going to befriend one of them. That bag, what's in it? Oh, it's the prize I won from Whack-A-Mole. Did you get to play that game? I tried, but I'm too clumsy. What did you get from it? Oh. I got a thing. I don't really know what it is. Time to go home, get into dry socks. Oh, wet socks are the worst. Sassy had a bunch of glow-in-the-dark stars, bags and bags of them, and planets you make your own constellations. I missed that. I took them down when I moved out. It took me hours. The putty was dry and pulled the paint. When I moved out of my, childhood home, or like when my whole family basically moved out of our childhood home, I know for us, like I also had stars on the ceiling. They just stayed there. They weren't. We were gonna ruin the ceiling trying to pull them off, and it was a kid's room anyway, so we just left the stars alone. I kind of wonder sometimes if they're still up there. Your old PC. Yeah, I kind of hope so too. It's some kind of weird duck oh my god, you're the one who gave her the platypus. May I see it? Looks so strange. I wish I could win one myself. Johnny! Ah, it's my ma calling. Here. You know what? Keep it. It's yours. Mine? Yeah, I can always get another. I don't like to brag, but I'm totally the best at that game. Will you be here next year? Yep. Will you? Yes. Same place, same time? Yeah. What if you forget? Or get lost? Then we can always regroup on the moon, silly. Oh. Right on the rabbit's tummy. Johnny! Coming! Oh yeah, I forgot my hacky sack in the bag. You said you're clumsy, right? Maybe it'll help. Oh! Oh, I see what's happening here. If they ever get lost? Wait, does that mean... Don't tell me you didn't see that coming. And here I thought this was going to be an inspirational childhood dream story. I should have known some girl would come along and turn it into a cheese fest. I suppose now we know what we must do to send him to the moon. Wait, you aren't actually going to do it, are you? It's our job, Neil. That's what we're contracted to do. Damn it, Ava, wait! Ava... So for anyone who's come in a bit late and missed it, ever since Johnny lost his kid brother, he essentially was given medication to wipe out a bunch of his memories. So like, at a certain point, like, he asked this girl River out when they're in high school, and asked like the platypus and stuff like that, and has like no recollection of their childhood meeting and the fact that he gave her the platypus. And that hacky sack that he left with her, way later in his timeline when they're adults and stuff like that, she at a point asked him to see if he can throw the hacky sack and have it land by a lighthouse that's by their house. And just absolutely without any hesitation, because he's forgotten that that's the hacky sack he gave her as children. He just pitches that thing off a cliff. I see. Which is probably that's when the decline happened for River, and she started folding all of these paper rabbits. And it's probably paper rabbits, because Johnny also doesn't remember about the rabbit thing. She's trying to remind him or something, where Johnny and River are to regroup if they get lost from each other. So yeah, I think that's why the moon thing is, he feels like, because she passed. So, it's where they'll see each other again. This is all your fault. Don't tell that to her. That's not her fault. I'm doing this for you, you artificially generated bastard! I'd love to stay, but previous obligations have arrived. You have a good evening, y'all? Be safe. Yeah! Take care, Murdoch. Have a good rest of the evening. Thanks for hanging out, though. It's good to see you. Mom cockblocked her child's dream job and dream girl and didn't even know it then? Turn around. Neil. I know what you're planning to do. I know that you know. Yeah? Well, I know that you know that I know. Look, our contract is to send him to the moon. And the only way for that to happen... And Murdoch, thank you for the one lastly. Straighten and hydrate before you head off. Have a good one. The way for that to happen is if Johnny is motivated to do so. But if that means removing River, then what's the point? The reason why he even wants to go to the moon in the first place is because she died. I know, but we're legally bound by the contract to specifically... Fuck the contract! I didn't take this job to make him miserable, Eva. Interesting that they do censor some stuff, but they don't censor the word shit. I don't know about you, but I signed up to help the freaking geezers die happy. Me too, and I like this job. But if we directly go against our own legal obligations, we'd be in for court hearings. Word of law versus spirit of the law, yeah. We'll appeal. We know that Johnny'd be happier not to go to the moon. Johnny'd be happier with a lot of alternate life tangents, Neil. We're not here to play God. Our job is to give him what he signed for. Well, we happen to know what he wants better than he does. Look, I'm only risking losing River because I believe in her, and... What do you mean, risk? You're removing her. And besides, I'll make up for it. Make up for it how? We're running out of time. Just trust me. Says the one who pushed me off the fucking lighthouse! Oh boy. Did you just... Freaking light data. Using your powers doesn't disable my controls entirely, Eva. Oh, God. Booby traps. Really, Eva? Just trying to buy some time. She thinks they're telling me. Oh, spikes. Like, what? Oh, God. This computer. These are some expensive pieces of equipment you're tossing. Seriously, just stay put and wait till I'm done. I'll piss off. Okay, walk gingerly in case more spikes. Look, don't make me exit this whole thing and unplug you. Would you really risk distorting his memories as they are? Just stop trying, please. This won't take long. Ugh, not again. Or come and find me at the end of the hall. Yeah. Why are there zombie Evas? You gotta be freaking kidding. Is this a game to you, Eva? Dear Lord, they aren't just zombie Evas. They're zombie Evas. Oh my god, that's terrible. Don't come any closer. I got plants. To shoot? Excuse me? Uh-oh. Oh no. Oh, I see. I see what's happening here. I see. Hang on a second. I need to re-keybind, evidently. I think. Because WASD, shoot. WASD were linked to something else. Let's try this. Oh god, I hope this was it. That was not it. I press the enter key? No? Uh-oh. I re-keybound my movements to WASD because that just worked better for me. Interesting. QE CZ. Okay. There we go. Found them. Oh. Wait, wrong direction. Nope. Why? This is gonna be very interesting. Very strange. QE and CZ, I think, were my other two? Yeah, okay. I don't know. Oh my god, this is terrible. Z? Is Z the one in front of me? Z is the one that goes in front of me. Whew, these things are good for something after all. This is so awkward. Z is in front of me. I'm just gonna shoot forward entirely. Why is it so fast? Oh my god, this is awful. This is awful. I have like the weirdest grip on my keyboard right now just to try to hit stuff properly. And here I didn't think re-key binding was gonna do me any damages. What? 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 Which was up? No, I'm just gonna keep shooting forward. I'm just gonna keep shooting forward. It's not terribly efficient, but I'm just gonna keep shooting to the right. It's so inefficient. What is going on? Yeah, I'm in a apparently zombie shooter section, and it's like press WASD to shoot. The only problem is I relinked WASD to other stuff. Actually, now that I know what it is, it's these ones. So if I go left, right. No, that's not it though, is it? Because Z is to the right. I have no idea. But yeah, there's a little. I didn't expect this kind of weird gameplay section, but I rebound the keys that were needed originally because I wanted to walk using WASD. So now I'm trying to figure out what my correct keys are. Anyway, his colleague is trying to buy time for her to do some weird memory rewriting. This whole thing's just a loop. Oh fuck this. Okay. Broke a hole in the wall. It looks like when you activate the turbo option, emulated games to make these go ultra fast. I know! Oh god, don't make me play that section again. That was so strange. No more plants to shoot? No more plants to shoot. Oh, but now my other thing is loaded too. Okay. Which one was the escape key? I don't remember. I will figure it out as I go, but this one now opens a menu. Note to self. This button now opens a menu. Speaking of which, saving is probably not a terrible idea. Close menu. There we go. Oh, now what? Eva? What happened? Eva? It's a bunny. Oh, all of these memories are getting super mushed together. Ouch! Okay. Is the hallway still just looping? Nope. Hello, Neil. Morpheus? What? It's Eva, you idiot. No shit, we're the only ones here. Listen, whatever you've been doing, stop it. We might not know what Johnny wants, but we know what he doesn't want. And what he doesn't want is exactly what you're accelerating. It's already done, Neil. Why don't you come out now? What did you do? What did you do to her? Relax, she's merely going elsewhere. You know, it's one thing to disable my controls to feed me some olives. But this is way out of line. I'm sorry, this just won't go anywhere if you keep on resetting his memory. At this point, this is the only way. I'm asking you to trust me. So please, just calm down and wait here. And just pull the trigger already. Where are you going? There's just one last thing I need to do. Poser. There's no need to visualize a door. What's of all the melodrama, Neil? Why are you fighting so hard for this? Forget it. There's no time. Everything will be alright, man. Just turn around. Okay. Okay. Hey, what are you... Shh. Hello? had the shades steal her away. Sorry, kid. It's already started. Come on, they're gonna hog all the good tables. They're all the same, sheesh. Nah, Joey's right. Oh, the ones by the kitchen smell better. Totally, and olive refills are just steps away. Ugh, olives. She brought his brother back. Saving him doesn't justify it. You can always find another river, Neil. But he'll only have one brother. Come on, we're in the way. Oh, so that's what she was doing.
Short steps, deep breath. Everything is alright. Chin up, I can't step into the spotlight. She said, I'm sad, somehow without any words. I just stood there, searching for an answer. When this world is no more, the moon is all we'll see. I'll ask you to fly away with me until the stars all fall down. They empty from the sky, but I don't mind. If you're with me, then everything's alright. Why do my words always lose their meaning? What I feel, what I say, there's such a rift between them. He said, I can't really seem to read you. I just stood there, never know what I should do. When this world is no more, the moon is all we'll see. I'll ask you to fly away with me until the stars all fall down. They empty from the sky, but I don't mind. If you're with me, then everything's alright. If you're with me, then everything's
You actually made it, huh? You sound surprised. Whatever happened to we always succeed because we're awesome? This isn't a success. Oh, lighten up. We're in NASA. We don't have much time left. Let's at least check this place out. Huh. That's interesting then. Yeah, his bro gets to become the writer. So, his entire motivation for going to the moon, at least in the rewritten memories, has changed. I guess because it had to. Please wait here. Someone will come and show you around shortly. How pathetic, all this trouble just for some girl. That's what I thought you'd say, Neil. How pathetic, all of this trouble just for some girl. There you go. Good to have you back. Yeah. Oop. Can't believe this actually sold. This isn't the real world, Neil. To the moon. The story about a lame duck's attempt to become an astronaut. A novel by Joey Wiles. He's the duck. It's kind of rude to call your brother a lame duck, isn't it? I'm home, stretches. Oh good, now you don't want to get up from the floor? Oh, I feel that. Just stretch and just release all of that tension, you just, puddle. I have my office is carpeted floor, so I definitely have times where I'm like, this is just my life now. Me and the floor. Is it me or is this elevator smaller on the inside? Second floor, I guess. I assume I'm on the first floor. Alright, NASA. Looks like I'm pulling a L.Y.K.A.I.O.S. No sleep today. If you gotta go to bed, Princeps. You got work later, right? This is the Mission Control Center. Have to get some food? Take care? Yeah, thanks, Wason. Did I just try to blend both of them? Either way. Happy eating. There's not much going on now, but you'll see that live one day. If you go to sleep, you'll miss the alarm. Oh no. A nap? I half expected to see Zordon on that screen. It's not here. What? Let's just go. What are you looking for? Has she tried to plant River somewhere else? I wonder? So, do you think last century's moon landing was... Let's not, Neil. Let's not. Your records are excellent. We'll have to monitor your status closely in the coming sessions. And here's the centrifuge. If you're lucky, you'll learn to hate it one day. Ah yes, the spinny thing. It's not here either. What are you talking about? Come on, we don't have long left. You talking about the memory thingy? I hope the real NASA has bigger elevators. Wait. Yeah, 4th floor. Think. The shuttle's still under heavy maintenance. We may only view it from here for now. Oh, this isn't good. Perhaps there's somewhere we missed. You need to work on your communication skills. Whoa. Yeah. You know what's the best part of it? What? Very top and bottom of the shuttle. I'd have to agree. Oh, how I pity anyone who can't see those particular parts. Indeed, especially if it's nose at the top. When the maintenance finishes, it probably won't look the same. Yeah, now's the only time. That's because the nose drops off, isn't it? Or something like that with shuttles. Oh, that too. And because, we can't see it. I did the 3rd floor, right? Yeah, I did the 3rd floor. I didn't go to the other half of the 3rd floor. Right. Meta joke. Hey, Beetle. How's it going? Hello. Happy Saturday. Hope it's treating you well. Go on, they're waiting for you in the other room. Okay, I already did that. What did I miss? What did I miss? First floor? Tired? You just woke up? I haven't been awake super long either, admittedly. You're hyped? Why, what's happening? I wonder if it's a real NASA looks like this. Probably not. It's constructed in part with Johnny's beliefs, after all. Ah, yes, a wiki of existing facts tainted by personal fairy tales. It's odd, though, to hear birds and see none. Sorry, Neil. I really thought there was a good chance. What? You hoping River makes it to the NASA too and they go to Moon together in the same shuttle? And complete the whole... It come full circle on the whole if we get lost, we'll meet up on the Moon. And this is the break room. Here's David. He's a mission specialist. I'm gonna go check the mail. You ordered a bunch of baking tools, planning on making delicious cake? Oh, nice! Nice to meet you. At least he got into NASA, I guess. You think he made it to the end? Even if he did, it'd take more than just a few years to become an astronaut. Let's hurry and find the last link, then. I'd hate to miss the finale. What's going on? Are we out of time? I don't know. There she is. Ah, and here's our other new recruit. River, right? Good to have you on board. Why couldn't you just explain this whole plan from the beginning? Hello, I'm John. Phew. I almost thought she wasn't... What the hell, Ava? But you deleted her. No, I told you, I just moved her. What she does with her life here is still up to her. For this new world, it's based on public data and Johnny's own beliefs. And since River's data as an individual is not recorded in the public domain, it all comes from Johnny. But even then, that merely increases the odds. How were you sure it'd work? I wasn't. It could have gone very badly, you know. You were never one to take risks, Neil. Let's just say I won this round. We still have the 2 separate helmets, right? I think Johnny'd appreciate some company. Wrote it himself, apparently. Rather repetitive, if you ask me, though. What's it called? To the Moon. I like that name. Oh, we're putting the other 2 in as well. there you are. You two should get some rest. Tomorrow's the big day. Oh, this must be... I want to be an astronaut too, Dad. One day, son. You just might. Eh. You should have seen him back when we went to high school together. I swear, the guy never rested. He just kept on trying and trying. It was like he had only one goal to work for. Oh, there's Ava sitting up there. Do you think they would make it? Did you think that they would make it? Huh, did you? No. The way she is, I didn't think she'd succeed. But I guess I was wrong. Well, the better then, isn't it? Yeah. I'm happy for them. That's like the childhood best friend and his wife. Brother. You know, that's my brother in that shuttle. Wow. Yep. I once wrote a book about this too. But the less optimistic ending. I might have to change that after all. Oh, that's so mean. Hey, Dr. Watts, right? Thank you for letting us in here. Yeah, Eva's the one who requested it. Did you find out why he wanted to go to the moon? Sure. And what happened here? Let's just say it was a bunch of sappy cheese that sorted itself out. Patient confidentiality, you know? You know, there were quite a few times last night I thought we lost Johnny. I think he consciously held on to wait for the two of you. He's rather patient then. Just hope it's worth the wait. Go on now, your colleague's waiting. That everybody? That's everybody. I thought this might be a good view. Good enough to cut off the traffic, eh? Sure, even if they were real. Well, this is it. All we've worked for. Ready to initiate? Yeah. Come up here. Why? Why not? You're just gonna push me off the ledge again, aren't you? Probably. But the view's worth the odds. Come on. Dying, isn't he? Because one day, I'm going to befriend one of them. Or maybe that's not why it's flashing red. Birds are like, nope. Oh, so here's all the old memories. But his brother gets to be put back in now, too. And I guess she doesn't refuse treatment? Yeah, there's the heart monitor going in the background as well. That's a very sweet little game. I guess it doesn't exactly make his reality any better, but when did this come out? I know it was an old RPG Maker thing. 2011 was its initial. Yeah, coming up on 14 years of that game. No, I'm glad that they've been. I missed a lot of these old RPG Maker type of games from back in the day. It's kind of nice to see them getting like a second life on Steam, for instance. Here he is. Thanks. Off you go now. Still can't believe Johnny just willed the house to Lily like that. Oh, I can. Who else was he gonna give it to? Us? Terrible place for burials, though. If there's a landslide, they'd be swimming with the fishes. Still a little too soon. Nah, it's never soon enough. Nice new ringtone. Hello? Eva here. We're on our way. You patient? You patient. Let's roll. I guess work calls, but I wonder if they ever... I wonder if they ever get really attached. Oh, so yeah, Neil, what's up with the drug problem? Not drug problem? I don't know. Episode 1. Are there more of these? Oh, are they all different? I didn't know there was more! Hang on a second, what? Finding Paradise Imposter Factory. Oh yeah, they're straight up sequels. Wait, serving as a sequel to the Moon and A Bird Story? What is A Bird Story? Short video game, player controls an imaginative young boy ignored by the majority of characters throughout the whole game, except the boy shares ghostly bodies. Huh. To the Moon 2 Electric Boogaloo. See, it looks like Finding Paradise. Oh yeah, they're different patients. Oh, Imposter Factory just came out in 2021. Let's see. It's a follow-up prequel. Okay. Wait. Okay, so it's To the Moon. There's a small one called A Bird's Story. It looks like there's another one called Finding Paradise that ties into A Bird's Story. And then Imposter Factory, 2021 winter video game developed, published by Freebird Games. There's a follow-up and prequel to The Moon. Oh, so okay, Imposter Factory is a prequel. Interesting. Oh, I didn't know that there's a whole series of these things. Well then, maybe something to take on the to-do list, yeah. Any tears? Unfortunately not. But Shin, I didn't realize that they had I didn't realize that the other games are related. Like, I knew they made other games, but I didn't realize that, like, they're literally set within the same world and universe thing. This is neat. Yeah, I'll have to look this up on Steam, because I really quite enjoyed this. I didn't expect it to go where it went. Ugh. Huh. Imposter ties them all together. Yeah, so I took a quick look at the wiki article. I guess it's To the Moon is first. There's a little one called, like, what was it called? Bird something, which ties into the Paradise one, and then Imposter Factory is like a prequel to everything. So I think these guys are from this game. These two are the same, but this prequel, I think these are two different doctors from what I gathered from a very quick Google search. That's a nice little ending, though. I guess, yeah, because of the way the memory situation works, and he kind of knows that he was married to a lady named River. Because it does sort of make sense that they find each other again. But I think it's a really neat thematic about how their promise was to meet up on the moon if they got lost, and he kind of loses those memories of her in the remake of the memories, but back to the moon they go. That's a very sweet little game. Take a peek at this for the Steam thingy. I guess that explains the bundle. I should have figured this out. I should have looked this up when the Steam sale was still going on. I can't imagine it's very expensive though. So let's see. There's a bundle. 14 items. I don't really need 14 items. Why are there 14 of them? Oh, is it like all of the soundtracks probably? Paradise, Imposter Factory, Bird Story. Oh, and a lot of soundtracks. The music in this is also really good. For being such a little studio. Happy ending? I know! Happy ending! Like, in the... I guess, like, when you think of it outside of the memory, like, his actual life, it's still not great, but... Yeah, they hit all the notes they needed to hit and gave him... I guess the new memory version of him won't remember what happened before? Maybe? I don't actually really know. Okay, but here, Finding Paradise. I'm just gonna add these thingies to my wish list, like, now before I forget. Imposter Factory... Bird Story... Yeah, three of them. Okay. Added those to my wish list. Okay, I will have to... I guess we know what we'll do. God, do I just keep going on with this set of... I'll think about it. To the Moon was going to be my last kind of small game in between going to something that's going to be longer form. But this might mean the other ones is what I use. Do I just want to do the entire series in one go? I don't know. I will think about it. Shin, have you played the other ones? Like the Imposter Factory, Finding Paradise, and the Bird one? Journey doesn't have to be sunshine for conclusion to be a happy one. That's true. That's true. Oh, but it's a lovely little piece, and I didn't expect it to. I didn't quite expect it to go where it did. Yeah. It's a cute one. That's a cute one. And let me actually. I'm gonna find the music from this game and cue it up. We'll head back over here. There we go. I'll have to make my decision whether or not I do what I was gonna do of hopping over to another series, or if I just finish up the rest of the games in this one, just go them back to back, or if I want to use them intersected. I don't know. But thank you everyone for hanging out during this one. I'm sorry, still no tears. Did you think too sappy just right? I didn't think it was just right. I kind of think it was just right. I had a little bit of a feeling, because I'm like, Ava doesn't quite seem like the type of person to just totally erase a person like that. Like, she seems pretty smart. I had a feeling that she might have tried to work River in somewhere else, because like you can always kind of tell sometimes in the tone. I'm like, okay, fine, his brother died, but the I guess it was the moment that I know she said the line of, he'll find another river, he only gets one brother, but the moment she kind of fixed it to bring his brother back, to be nice enough to bring his brother back, which was more than just taking River out of it, it's actually putting a whole person back in. I had a feeling, I'm like, she may be nice enough to try to rework River in here, or hope that she's laid stuff out to rework River back in here somewhere. But they bring up a good point too, that his previous memories are set with the people he was with, so at least in that regard for River, so it makes sense that she'd come back. No, it's a very sweet ending to that one. Very sweet ending to that one. I guess I should find a raid target, shouldn't I? I wonder if anybody else is playing this game that's a VTuber. Nope, it's just us. It's just us. Let's see. You're off to dinner. Good night, everyone. Yeah, have a good night, Cecilia. Let's see who else is up that we can raid out to. Oh, Claire is up. We can go see Claire. Thank you for playing. I love this game. It's a beautiful little game. Oh, Claire is just starting, so we could go say hi to them. I raided me yesterday. Oh no, Hawk, what happened? Dewey's playing Stardew. Actually, here's a person who, I don't know them personally, but like, I kind of know of them. There's an artist who did a lot of pins that I really liked, and their sister, as I discovered, is a VTuber, because they were promoting their sister. They're playing Stardew Valley, which I think would be nice to go from. I think this game is relatively chill to go to another. Well, relatively chill to go to another one. I missed the majority of it. Oh, it's okay. As I found out, there's sequels to this game. So if you're really curious about the game, you could check the VOD, and see me tangent about CSI for a little bit there. It turns out there's sequels to this one, so I'll probably be doing more of this. I'll finish up this series over the course of, I don't know over the course of how long. I gotta figure out where I want to play them. But oh, I'm sorry. We'll be back tomorrow, though. We'll be back tomorrow. Me and Opasumi, do I spell her name right? I sometimes drop I sometimes drop an O. Opasumi? BT? No, not like that. Too many? Too many? There's the... I'm gonna find the really, really long way of finding her name. There we go. So, I'm back here tomorrow at noon with Opasumi VT. I met her when I raided in, like, probably around this time last year, playing Nier. We're gonna co-op Bokura together. Oh, 30.2! Oh, it's so close. I don't know if you quite hit enough. I don't know if you can quite hit enough tonight. I don't think you can, because 1,000 takes, I think, a couple hours to try to get 1,000 points. You're very close, though. Tomorrow! You can get that tomorrow! But yeah, Ofasumi and I are gonna co-op Bokura together tomorrow, which is like a kind of puzzle platformer. All I know is that apparently it's a co-op game, but you play two halves that look quite different from each other. So we're gonna be tandem streaming it. I can't remember what the term is. Either way, she's gonna stream her half of it, and I'm gonna stream my half of it, and then we'll see what happens. But yeah, there's that. That's tomorrow at noon, and then next week. My next week is going to be quite busy. Assuming plans all go as they are, is that I have Crystal Chronicles V over on his channel on Monday. I get back to my crafting on Tuesday. I got to figure out what I'm playing on Friday. And then we're doing Call of Cthulhu again on V's channel on Saturday. It's going to be a busy week. It's going to be a busy week. But, thank you again, everybody, for joining me, for finishing up this game. I know it's the so-called streamer debuff, where I should only be taking, like, 4-ish hours to beat the game, and it took me like 6 or 7, but there's always a lot of talking in between. It happens. I come to expect that. No rest 5 streams days in a row. I am not the type to do that. I have a friend who does do that. He streams like 6 days out of the week. I couldn't do it. I wouldn't want to do it. I enjoy streaming. No rest. Wait, it's not 5 days in a row. Oh god, it is 5 days in a row. Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Oh god, it is 5 days in a row. I might be tired. It's it's a little different sometimes when it's a little different sometimes when it's when it's a collab. Because Friday was a collab. When it's a collab that's not on my channel, because Friday is a collab and Monday is a collab that's not on my channel. I find it's a little bit easier because I don't have to worry about the redeems. I'll still pay attention to the other person's chat, but I don't have to worry about the redeems and like watching my sound system and stuff like that. There's a little bit of a mental load that's taken off of me when it's not on my channel. But oh my god, you're right. I'm gonna go 5 days in a row. Oh boy. This will be interesting. I guess we'll see. I'm not ducking out of Monday. I can't duck out of Monday. I guess we'll see what happens on Tuesday. I either do... It's crafting. I usually find that pretty relaxing. So we should probably be okay. Otherwise, I might move Tuesday crafting to, like, I don't know, Wednesday or something. But I'll probably be okay. Probably. Famous last words, right? Yeah, that's next week. Crystal Chronicles on Monday at 6 Pacific. Yeah, Monday's Crystal Chronicles. Tuesday is crafting. Friday, I don't know yet. Might be Cult of the Lamb, probably. All of those will be at 6 Pacific. And then... yeah, Saturday, I don't know what time Call of Cthulhu is happening. Love your crafting? Thank you. But yeah, I'll probably be at the sewing machine on Tuesday. I'm gonna do some of my pinning off stream because I have a tendency to pin very close to my face when I'm doing it, which when I hold it so close up, like it's kind of useless to have a camera there because you can't really see it because I do this weird thing where I hold pins in my mouth sometimes. So I'll probably do a bunch of pinning off stream and then we'll be at the sewing machine on Tuesday. If you need a rest, we could do a watch stuff day Tuesday. That's true. We could do that too. It is December. We could throw a movie in there somewhere. Get your last fishings in for the session. But yeah, thanks for joining me for To the Moon. Thank you for joining me to the moon. I will look at acquire. I might see if they go on sale. I probably just missed them being on sale because Steam sale post. Oh look, Mapno got another can, as he tends to do. Thank you for keeping the pond clean, Mapno. How come Princess always gets the rarest catch every stream? Screw you. I don't know. Princess caught like the freaking blue puzzle last stream again. Like 5 times that blue puzzle has come up. Twice within like the first 2 days of it being added to the pond. Twice last month by Princeps. And already one more time this month by Princeps. You did I didn't get a 3 this stream? I don't know. I don't actually know exactly what you picked up. You may have picked up the rarest thing in the pond still. It just may not have been. Did we have a 3 at all pulled up? Because Mapno got the drain. Or the pond stopper. I don't know what else. Princeps, I know you pulled up a couple of like the bony fish. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Those were all ones. Oh, okay, they were all ones too. So I don't know, Map, no, you may have, if you pulled up the plug, because I'm trying to think, I don't remember hearing any other particularly special sound effect that went off, aside from when I was doing some testing. So Map, no, you may have pulled up the rarest thing in the pond tonight, which was the plug. Boss, finish the new zombies map Easter egg. Boss was very Destiny. Wait, didn't you already do that? Or is that the one you like lost progress on and had to do again? It's fish. Oh, it is fishboard map. No, you've got it right. But there's still fish in the queue, I think. There we go. Yeah, Princess has the highest so far. Yeah, the Pond Stopper. So yeah, Mapno, you've got the rare. I don't know if that was today's Pond Stopper, yesterday's Pond Stopper, and the old PC too. Mapno, you pulled up the most expensive thing in the pond today. See? Eh. There's a new one they released this week. Oh, okay. I still have to do Vesper's Dungeon. I still kinda want to do the Vesper Dungeon. It wasn't the biggest catch ever. But, you know, you did pull up the 2 rarest items of the day. Okay. Did I put under social or socials? I changed my commands a little bit so I didn't have to keep typing commands in every single time. There we go. There's the 4 of them. The YouTube is there for like, I can't remember exactly when I started it, but if anybody is like a newer comer who's ever been curious about previous stuff I play, the YouTube basically acts as an archive. I need to update it again and throw more videos into there because I should really do it on the weekly and I don't because I'm bad for it. But if anybody's ever wanted to see some of the older stuff, YouTube is kind of my archive. I don't exactly remember when I started it, so it's not quite everything. Like, I think Omori and Nier maybe didn't make the cut. But most everything else is in there. And then, yeah, I guess... So yeah, Dewey is another EXE... they actually have a... They use a Live2D VTuber that's pixel art that they did, which is super, super cool. Kind of thought about that. Pixel art Live2D. It's good, L.Y.K.A.I.O to add sense on YouTube. I haven't even looked into that. I don't know how many people you need to be able to get ad stuff on YouTube. Okay, but I'm not gonna amble for too long here. I need to get breakfast. I need to eat more than just a tiny ramekin's worth of potato chips. So we've got raid messages there. Those ones if you've got access to my emotes. The second version if you don't. Let me get this thing queued up. Dewey. Following. This person. Got it. Start raid. And then, yeah, hopefully I'll see you guys. It's based on watch numbers and hours. Oh, interesting. So just stick it on repeat. Right? You put one video on for repeat. No, I have no idea. But yeah, hopefully I'll see you guys tomorrow for the collab. Like I said, Sumi and I will each be playing our halves of it on the 2 streams. And then, oh my gosh, yeah, Crystal Chronicles on Monday, and then I'll meet you back here on Tuesday for more crafting. I won't be on the floor this time, but yeah, I don't know, maybe I'll realize I forgot to cut something. I'll be back on the floor, but we'll probably be at a sewing machine. Okay, thank you again, everybody, for joining today. And Princess, thank you again for the subs and helping to kick off that hype train. I will catch you all hopefully tomorrow. And then Princess, we'll get you your VIP tomorrow. Hey, have a good rest of the evening. Take care.